Oh,
No,
wait,
no,
what?
we have not. I just
Ellie, you gave them a heart attack.
just wanted to get your
Let me
reactions
hold up, I'm
live,
gonna
but we are
put up my
live
camera
now.
real quick.
I'm
Okay, see
evil.
my beautiful face.
We are on the first level with the well and Bruno. That is live right now.
It's all one big map. You have to pan the camera.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, we're good. Let's start.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Episode 8, our Friday night D&D Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition adventure, The Plagues of Chult. We pick up right in the middle of a bit of a dungeon where the heroes of the Argent Oak have located the base of the kidnappers who recently struck Kirsabal and kidnapped a few of the Aarakocra there, and also seem to have maybe some connection with the mysterious cult of liberation that the group has been pursuing since their arrival down here in the jungle land of Chult. Locating the base, the group approached and were unsuccessful in quietly crossing a field. Unsurprising, given the heavy armor and low dexterity of the group, and awoke what seemed to be a guard dog of sorts, except that this guard dog was about 10 feet long, had massive claws, wings, and is known as a lion drake. The lion drake swooped in, took big chunks, and ravaged poor Bruno, who was paralyzed in fear from the creature's terrifying shriek. But the group fought the lion drake off enough to where it beat a hasty retreat. The group chose not to use lethal force as it escaped, and continued forward towards the building, albeit certain that the cultists or kidnappers, whoever it was ahead, certainly were aware of their presence. The group pushed into the building, cleared the first floor, and saw a little bit of were harried a little bit by archers who were prepared at different intersections or around corners to inhibit their approach. The group rushed downstairs, following these ambushers, and have recently barged through this large sort of living space that the group had hidden within the cellar. A few of the cultists lie dead, a couple of them, and they've explored this space, locating a room that seems to indicate the leader of this group, San Ballet, or Sandy Ballot, whatever you want to call him, Ellie. I'm over it. I've accepted it. It's fine. There was one doorway that was had a warning note that simply said, "Only enter with San Ballet." And the group, lacking a Sambalay, decided to enter anyways, and were set upon by a group of animated skeletons that had a somewhat like rudimentary resemblance to skeletons that they fought before up in Waterdeep. The middle of the fight, a wall or a doorway burst open, and a skeletal alchemist emerged, whispering threats ish. But the skeletons as a whole were absolutely decimated. The heavily armored front line of the heroes of the Argent Oak really protected them a lot. Like an annoyingly lot. Like, I'm still kind of salty about it a lot. But so it goes. And in the aftermath of that fight, the heroes, we pick up right as the alchemist is defeated, the blue light of that creature's reanimation flickering, and going dark, leaving a dark lit room lit only by the red glow of the blood fire lantern that Alua carries. Heroes of the Argent Oak, what would you guys like to do right now?
Oh, blood fire, man.
So I can't really remember. Did we look inside the room this alchemist came out of, or
You
did
have
we just?
not yet.
Okay. Probably want to take a quick look in there, make sure there's nothing else either dangerous or reanimated in there, or if there's anything useful.
Sure. Stepping forwards, you begin to move that way, and you suddenly, the group, all of you, begin to hear, like out of the flicker, like out of the corner of your eyes, you see rather this sudden like spark of bluish light, like this bluish, greenish, purplish light, just kind of swirling the edge of your corners and kind of looking around. There's no source of this. It's like always just like chasing at the edge of your vision. You hear
I'm not the only one who sees that, right?
Savra's like back at the ready, shield and Yakilwa, poised for whatever threat comes.
Can Alua then she'll be like, "Here I come to save the day," kind of esque. She'll hold up her lamp and be like in the corner, right? Like in the very corner, so that a lamp goes out and illuminates everything.
Sure. You kind of, do you say, does Alua say that?
Hell yeah, might as well. She'll say it under her breath.
That is something Alua would say, though. I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
Is it or like Warren?
A faintly familiar voice. It's like distant, muffled, like it's coming through water. Hard to make out, but recognizable for the group who has spent a lot of time with Miss Joyce Deslinter as her voice, and like a worried, like, we can hear them. There's some sort of connection, and like some sort of like broken conversation. As the light becomes more intense at the edges of your vision. It's like both corners of your vision have this strange glow, and it's like giving you like a headache, kind of like, looking at it at all.
So we hear Joyce, you said?
You hear Joyce for a moment. You can feel like you can see this light intensifying and intensifying. What do you guys do?
Joyce? Joyce, is that you? Hello?
There's more like kind of frantic words that aren't quite like, you can make out her voice but not the words exactly, just like this
bad cell phone
somewhat
service.
Panicked, like this somewhat panicked like reaction.
She'll send a message.
The light is intensifying and intensifying like rapidly.
It's just Alua will send a message.
Okay, anybody else doing anything of note?
No, I think Katep's probably just still looking around. Like, he hears Joyce's voice, so he's not as worried, but he's still not sure what's happening.
Intensifying, becoming hard to see. Like, your eyes are watering if you're still trying to look for this source. All this over the course of like 10 seconds. It's just like there's like this ringing in each of your heads.
Should we step out of the room just in case it explodes? Oh yeah, she steps out of the room. Nope.
Anybody else leaving the room?
Yeah, Katep would move towards whatever the closest doorway is, whether it's where we came from or the one the alchemist came from.
Okay. You do kind of step out, and like there is like a lessening of the pressure. It's still somewhat there, but there does seem to be some sort of connection to the source here. However, I'm going to say Katep, and because he hasn't said anything, we'll punish him for being quiet and distracted. Oren, make Constitution saving throws as suddenly this just violent flash of light just kind of erupts in the space, in the darkened space.
That's a natural one.
Checks out.
Oh,
One sec.
no.
No problem.
Say
Well,
Constitution.
you really are blind.
Yeah.
Oops.
For you.
Oh no. I clicked the fucking thing at the top. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Wow. Oh no,
I thought that was a 1.
Oh, did I?
So, Katep, so from within here, there's this sudden, like, detonation that kind of rattles the walls a little bit. It's not, like, a massive one. Think, like, you know... I mean, it's pretty big. Like, like if a hand grenade went off, you know, rattles, like, shakes the room, like, dust and debris kind of falls from the ceiling a little bit. Lua, I feel like Sven was, like, rushing forward, trying to, like, you know, see what was happening, see if he needed help. He's just kind of like, whoa, as just within, there's this flash of light. You're thrown against the wall, kind of like caught mid-stride. You're going to take...
Gotta get the D's.
Wow. You're going to take 9 points of damage if you just, like, smashed up against this wall. Like, your head, like, hits off the side of it. Or you kind of catch yourself and are able to, like brace and look away just in time as this detonation happens. And in the aftermath, there's this bluish flickering glow that resolves into the noticeable, but, like, clearly ethereal visage of Navamora Runebuckle, who stands in the center of this space. Mora, the last thing you remembered was reaching towards that shard. Time seemed to stretch, blur, flicker, and you suddenly come to your senses, feeling like this bad headache, and looking around into an unfamiliar room that's, right for the moment, dark, save for this bluish ethereal glow that you recognize comes from you and a few of your allies. One of them presumably picking themselves up off the floor.
Alright, this could have been worse. Well, sorry? Looking at Katep.
Are you a ghost?
I don't think so.
Make an Arcana check for me, Mora.
Oh, fun.
While she's doing that, Alua, hearing Mora's voice and then hearing "Are you a ghost?" looks in, freaks the shit out. She's like, "Did you die? And you came to see us as your last people you ever want to see?"
Mora, you recognize that you quickly jump to a conclusion that this is some sort of astral-like projection. You're familiar enough with them. You don't know how it's happened, but looking around, you can feel the stone underneath your feet. You can hear their voices as if you're there. You understand that there is some sort of probably tether back to your body, but it seems to be some sort of strange astral projection within the material plane itself.
You'd probably see Mora's heels, like, tap the stone underneath, like, alright, I'm not dead, Alua. Can't do the right accent right now. I'm not dead. At least I don't think I am. I'm not dead. Teaches me from touching the damn thing.
You've touched it before. This is something new.
So, then how are you here?
Alright, look. I know I'm normally the one that has all the answers. Right now I don't. All I know is... I'm gonna look at Orin. I'm not spooky shit.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Did you touch a red button that you weren't supposed to touch?
I've got a little more self-control than you do, Lua.
Oh. Well, I don't have an answer either then.
I mean, it's good to see you. Everything's good back at the...
Oh, aye.
Does Mora feel solid, or...
Go to touch her?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
He tries to give her a hug.
It's weird. There's like... It's like you're touching nothing, but there's a barrier there. Like, you don't feel anything against your hands, but she has some sort of form. Like, you don't feel skin or cloth or anything like that. It's just this invisible air, like this dense air that you can't.
A little fascinated, Alua's gonna be like, pat, 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 like different parts. That's about it.
Yeah, I think more like gives you that one-armed they're my friend, I should pretend to hug them back hug. And when you start poking, it's all right, lay off.
But you're glowing.
Aye. It's
You look
probably something to
good.
do with it.
Glowing. I'm a little jealous.
You all right, Katep?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
No, Katep.
All right, so the actual hell's going on around here?
We're pretty sure this is where the group that kidnapped the Erica are. We were sort of in the process of clearing it out, and then you appeared in what I can only describe as an explosion.
Now you guys understand why I'm not exactly a fan of Fireball. All right, pretend I've been here the whole time. Let's move on. I don't know how I'm getting back just yet. And like you see her like looking over her shoulder, looking around the room, like the actual hell. Like probably even looking at her feet, like picking one up and seeing like, am I tethered to something?
Nothing.
Like yeah, like
You've heard a bit of. You guys have heard a bit of like quiet, but fierce conversation just outside the room. Salita's rushed over at the sound of the explosion, and Savra and Sven have filled her in. Kind of voices up. There's a door in the corner of the room. I found a small switch for it. If we want to, we can pursue them. I'm sure that's where that other one went.
Oh, so there was a secret room. Let's go. Mora, there's secret rooms here. You got to keep your eyes peeled on the walls at all times. Nay, a cockroach.
Mora's brow just kind of lifts. Pretty sure I was good at finding these, but long before I ran into you. All right, I'm here.
That's weird. Can she do something? Can she?
Actually, good question. Can you still cast your spells like this?
I'm gonna make just the most discordant piano noises with prestidigitation behind whoever questioned that.
Yeah, Kadap, you just hear.
Yeah, like just the kids banging on piano keys, man. Like, nah.
Point taken.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right, what is the group
Like
doing?
chopsticks.
All right. Never did much of the leading to begin with.
I will say, in the kind of time spent, Mora reappearing, etc. The last bits of the empathic bond have fallen off, and certainly the blessing has as well.
All right. We're not concerned with whatever was behind us in that door.
The northeastern entrance that will look like a solid wall to you guys, but you should be able to see through it at this point. Is where the alchemist emerged from. There was like a series of planks, like covering up a hole that he burst through.
Yeah, I think Katep was on his way to just take a quick look in there before this whole astral projection thing happened. So he'll probably still take a quick look in there, see if there's anything of note. But
all right, do you have dark vision?
I sure don't.
You look in there and it's dark as hell.
I cast light on myself.
All right. Entering this room, you see this somewhat ruined, ramshackle-esque workspace rather. You see clearly like something's been operating in here. In the far south, you see alchemical beakers, a small cauldron bubbling off to the side of this table that's just kind of laden with various things like alchemical supplies. and a fair number of bones across the table and on a shelf next to it. Quick glance, they look humanoid. More than that, you'd have to spend some time looking at. You let me just double check. There's just this a large number of like glittering golden, like things that shouldn't be golden that are, like a golden apple, a skull, a rose, all that seem to be glittering golden in the light. You see a few books, some of them open, some of them closed, on the table.
Looks like some sort of alchemist lab. There's a lot of bones in here and a few books, but I feel like it's probably not the most pressing thing at the moment.
Whereas kind of like peeks her head in. All right.
Alua, because
Remember
she
'em?
was. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, remember him on the way out.
Alua quickly
Right.
holds up the lantern and looks in, and no demons in here. Liches, witches, scary, spooky things. And then she looks at the books on the table, and she's like, "Ooh, goodies!" She'll rush over there, and like with a piece of cloth or like a stick that she finds on the ground, is just gonna go swipe it, all of it, and just put it in her bag.
Okay. Like you're like brushing it off into your bag. It's like a bag of holding, so
Yeah.
takes a bit of time to do this.
Oh, I was trying to see if we could with like a, when you take something and you put it. Yes, that. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Okay. Sure. Just the books? Do you pause to like look at the books at all, or is that for later?
I think she can look and read, and have Mora also look and read at the same time, because she's not good like with the searching stuff as the others.
Okay. Two of the books at a quick glance, and if you're just actually, one of the books is fully untitled. One of them is um the uh, uh an encyclopedia of reactive properties of different materials, and one of them is titled "Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone."
Ooh, interesting. You can make a lot of jewelry with this. Okay.
Right. You dump everything in. Um, quick minute of that. Again, you do see a fair number of like golden items on the table as well, on the desk.
Well, I guess what I was
Go!
Shiny. She doesn't want to touch them. That's the thing. That's why she got the stick or like a piece of wood, whatever, from the floor. And she's just like swiping everything into her bag, but she's leaving the books definitely to like search through a little bit.
Okay, so you're just getting the books. That's what I'm gathering.
No, all of them. Everything that's on the table, she's using like a wooden stick or something, so she doesn't touch it. And
Go ahead and add 3 alchemist books and a pile of golden objects to your inventory.
all right, cool. We go. She can do that while everyone else is looking for or getting ready to go to the switch.
Sure. Moving back into the other room, presumably. The group gather
Hi.
at the door that Salida has apparently identified. Very far end of the large room. Just double check the type of door this is. Why not? What room is this? Room number 21.
Room 21. Are there any witches, liches, or bitches?
No.
Yes.
We left Alua behind. Alua.
Yeah, whatever.
That sounds about right.
Salida has pulled one of the torches that's set in the wall, and as she does, you see like this narrow but easily navigable doorway opening up into a tunnel whose walls are dirt, but the floor is like this worked stone, like somebody's laid tiles in for a portion of it. It is dark. It looks damp. You can hear distantly the sound of the ocean, like very, very faintly, just like the distant sound of waves coming in. And that's what you see. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I guess we're following this. Do you want me to lead, or Owen, do you want to take point?
You can take this one unless that bump on the head's got you feeling a little dizzy.
I'll be fine. I've had worse.
Hopefully that opened the door.
Sorry,
You
what was
remember that? Remember that week in the fighting pit? Yeah, he's had worse.
Remember when your old friend literally threw Katep out of the fighting pit and he bounced off the ceiling of the bar?
Good times. The good old days. That was, before we were famous adventurers.
The approach, the walkway is clearly only wide enough for a 1-by-1 line. So if you guys want to arrange yourselves in the order you'd like to stay in, to approach in, kind of.
I'm behind Katep.
20, 25, 30. Oops.
Someone's got to be there for when he fails his dexterity saving throw.
Mora, I will note something to you.
Huh?
The Arcana roll that you rolled before, you know that astral projections tend to enable a wizard or other magic user to project themselves into alternate dimensions. This is a safe way of travel/communication where you're not physically at a place. And if danger were to ensue that would leave you dead, your spirit would rush back through the connection that links you through to the astral plane and back to your body. However, the fact that you're still on the same plane of existence leads you to question how, like, you're very dubious as how safe that might be.
Oh no, I know. You die in the game, you die for real. I got it.
You're uncertain if that is the case,
right, but no,
you know,
Mora
this is a
believes it to
somewhat
be.
novel. Yeah, this is a novel thing that you wouldn't have really known about. This sort of projection is is not something that can be easily replicated. There's no known way. Though 24, I would say that you've heard of people doing this in the past and have reported physical complications from injuries.
Oh, fun. So I'm still
Nothing.
staying here, but you're going first.
Yeah, no like confirmed deaths, but people have been cautious. That's why there's no confirmed deaths when these weird things happen. All right, so Mora's right behind.
No, Savra at the end. So we have a shield at each end, and
Sure.
Salida with Alua. Yeah.
All righty.
Looks good to me.
The group proceeds forwards. The tunnelway is, as mentioned, dark, kind of soggy, damp. Kept like it's not like dirty per se. Like, it looks like people sweep every now and then, but like they don't keep it clean. And the group begins to head forward, following Katep's divine light that he is manifested. A few steps in, you guys get to the first turn in this hallway. The hallway is kind of somewhat steeply like going downwards, rapidly rushing to meet, you would assume, the sea or something, given what you can hear. However, about at this point, you guys can feel free to follow around to Katep. You hear a voice kind of call out, "Hey, hey! Y'all are coming then, huh?" Female voice. calling out, presumably towards you all. Kind of clarifies the intruders. You guys are we're doing this.
You can always surrender.
This is true.
Well, hey, Senbele wants to parlay, negotiate, wants to talk. We don't have to die for this. None of us do.
And what of the Aarakocra that you have taken?
Well, I guess that's what Senbele wants to talk about, isn't it?
I was just making sure you had them, because then we were wasting our time. Okay, let's do this.
All right. Just don't look like you're about. Like if you come around the corner and it looks like you're gonna just immediately attack, we'll probably do that. Okay? Like we're not saying like don't have your weapons out. Just like be cool. Okay? Be cool.
All right, if the lot of you can be cool with a glowing blue dwarf.
What do you mean?
You guys sound
meant what I
new.
said.
You'll see.
Okay. That's weird. You kind of pause for a moment. You like there's silence, and you just hear a Sambalay! It's like this person shouting the other direction. There's one of them's glowing or something. You hear like a muffled response that's like indiscernible. Like, all right, he says it's fine, I guess. All right. I'm gonna step out around the corner. I'm not armed. Be cool, okay? Be cool.
Yeah.
In Katab, you see this female elven figure step out. They have a long sword sheathed on their hip, a long bow, and a quiver slung over their shoulders. Their hands are up, like in a like they put their hands around the corner first and then show around. Y'all aren't from here, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Neither are we. All just trying to do our jobs, right? All right. Follow me. Follow me, okay?
All right.
Why would
Mostly.
they say their job's kidnapping others?
Yeah.
Sus.
Do you say that loud enough to where this elven woman might overhear?
Yeah.
She goes like, "Look, we all have our vices, okay? We all have our jobs. Sabile can explain, okay? We're not like evil though, right?
Oh, so you're not killing them?
They're actually not here anymore. I think they got away.
Oh, smart.
And
for
and
once.
all those human bones back there in the other
The
room, and the
Aarakocra.
skeletons.
Look. There's some sort of look. We all have to feed our family, right?" She's like turned at this point to start walking down the tunnel.
All right, yeah,
You
lead us to
learn
the necromancer already.
farming. Live in a freaking place that has. Okay, let's go.
The necromancer. We killed a necromancer once.
Yeah, that's what Moira's like, lead the way to the necromancer already.
All these excuse. Alua just kind of like mumbles
I will
in the
say.
background.
Go ahead.
Nope, that was it. She just mumbles in the background about sustainability and people like being lazy.
Right, you guys can continue along the way. So you guys reach a past one corridor or one like cavern opening that it, looking down that way, shining your lights that way. You just see this kind of large-ish cavern with a few crates in it, like a sitting pool of like what looks like maybe tide water or something like that. Stalagmites, stalagmites coming up from the ground. Just like a storage room of some sort. Continuing along the way, this elven figure has stopped at the entrance to one tunnel that leads south. And the right tunnel has a few figures holding torches in it. The cavern that she's seemingly like directing you towards, like she's blocking the way through her, is obviously somewhat cramped, about 20 feet ish, from side to side, about 15 feet tall. Slow, like irregular ceiling. These look like natural caverns that these people have appropriated for their use. You can see a group of people, all of them armed. a few large, kind of hulking figures, clearly like, muscle of this operation, with loaded heavy crossbows that are just kind of not pointed at you, but very much at the ready to like they're obviously ready to fight if it comes to that at the quickest signal. You see a few cloaked figures, humanoid. You can make out the details of their face, and one figure who's cloaked in just this like fantastically rich crimson robe with like gold embellishings and embroiderment. This fine, like very nice rapier at his side. And at the first sight of you all approaching, this figure steps slightly forward, gives this big grin. Ah, yes, 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 the heroes of Chult come to speak to Saint Ballet. Step forward, and we shall, how you say, speak.
That is
Come.
how you would say it. All right. So
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, you had to know eventually people were going to come for you.
People come, people go. This is the way of the life. So many visitors for Saint Ballet, so many seeking his knowledge and wisdom, his experience, his abilities. You are but the newest in a long line. But there is no need for us to fight. Come. Speak your piece, and we shall, how do you say, negotiate. Come forward. Saint Ballet does not like to shout.
Side you.
And Salida kind of steps off into this small side tunnel. Her short bow at the ready. She doesn't want to be up front.
It makes sense.
There is a glowy one. This is fantastic. Is your common form to glow, good dwarf? Saint Ballet is, as you know, as is obvious, a studious patron of the arcane, but this is something new, even for Saint Ballet.
Orin like thumbs towards more, and he's like, yeah, that's how you know we're proper heroes. We got the next level magic, mate.
Magic, experimental magic is Saint Balay's forte. He would love to sit over dinner. Of course, you have, I believe, tossed the Saint Balay's room. He is guessing. Hopes you would return any items taken. But come, what brings you to Saint Balay? Tell me. Let us talk.
All you guys hear is like an echoing of he wants his porn book back.
In their mind, in your all's mind, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's start with the Aarakocra from Kirsabal.
Perhaps we can start. Well, very well. This is why you have come. This is fine. We have arrangements to bring pilgrims. Saint Balay brings pilgrims that wish to seek the peaks of Flame. The Aarakocra were interested in this story. They were interested in the approach of the Mountain of Legend. But upon coming closer, they got cold feet. What is the saying? Wet feet? Cold feet? Saint Balay is not sure. They left. They are no longer here. They have left into the jungles of Chult. He gives us the broad, overly charismatic smile.
Insight.
I was gonna say.
Anybody who wants to insight here can do so.
Feel free, but more is like, are you trying to make us believe that, the lovely people up in the mountain are calling you a kidnapper when you aren't?
They are calling Saint Balay a kidnapper? No. I assure you, nobody approached, but was not of their own volition. And when they sought to leave, Saint Balay was happy to see them go. He wishes they were perhaps more polite about it, but this is the way of Saint Balay, I guess. Saint Balay.
That's where my insight comes in.
First person. Sure thing. second, let me just double check something. Oh. So weirdly, even though he rolled really badly, Katep and Allura, you're like, okay, something's fishy here. Like you're not really able to pin down where what's going on. The rest of you, or I guess
Yeah, just
I guess
me.
it's just Mora, unless Savin would want to roll this, I think.
Oh, right. I forgot that's me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
He's
try
the
to
most
pilot
insightful
Finn,
of the
I
but
group,
thought
I
I
think.
thought Orin also said insight check.
I thought
oh no, he said
did too.
some. No, he said someone
someone
insight,
has it.
please.
Oh, I see.
And so Sven and Mora kind of you just hear like I think like this low like of from Sven. You guess that he's creating an excuse for why the Aarakocra aren't here, is what I'll say. But you catch like a flash of frustration in his tone. They're not here, and he's not happy about it.
All right, so one or two things happened here. Either they didn't live up to your expectations and you've already killed them, or they managed to get out from under your thumb and you're a little pissed off about it. Which one is it?
Sanbalé is no murderer. Sanbalé does not kill.
Right, that's why there were so many undead in your little room over there.
This is an island of undead, good dwarf. Sanbalé has
And all the human remains up in your alchemy lab.
It is not Sanbalé's alchemy lab. It is the bone doctor. Sanbalé retrieves corpses from the neighboring region and offers them in exchange for insights. Magnificent, ancient, and forbidden knowledge the skeleton shares with Sanbalé. Truth be told, the Aarakocra children ran. But we offer no harm to them.
No harm, you just took them from their homes and dragged them through the dinosaur-infested, undead-infested jungles.
Again, he rolled real bad on his deception. He kind of more pushed than dragged. They're free now, though. This is good. We would offer to help our. We have sent out search parties and have found none. They have disappeared from Sanbalé's vision.
When did they leave?
Here, hold on. If you're talking to him, you might need to be a bit closer, Alua. Just for work.
Oh no, she was just gonna shout it.
In
So
which
you
case,
can be right behind Mora and talk over her
of
head.
Shut that down, I'll say. Sanbalé. It's not like shouting or people shouting at him. He would insist, like, no, speak. We are not shouting. Come forward.
It's
Those
kind
who
of
wish to speak to
crowded
Sanbalé.
here.
Okay, come. Next to in front of the glowy one. Come.
There's
Then
too many people in here.
Then Sanbalé will ignore you.
Okay, creme brulee. Okay. And then she'll turn over. She'll look over at the elf, and she's like, "When did they leave?"
The elf just kind of folded her arms at this point, and just stonewalling. Like, gives like a nod. Like she's not going to undermine her boss. You gather.
You work for this guy, and you think you're okay. We'll see. This close, and she gives like a little close to melting your brain. But that's just for a later date. 2 maybe minutes or so.
I'm gonna give
make an intimidation check.
I love how Ellie is the one that looks like a ghost.
She?
I just watching your cam.
Oh,
You're far enough back that you're ghostly.
Yeah.
I love it.
What were you saying? Yeah. What were you saying, Orin?
It's gonna wait for the. I was gonna say if Orin could do an insight around the room to see, like, do these guys think they can take us, kind of thing? Do they look confident?
What is your passive insight? I'll say, real quick.
Probably not good.
Just double check it for me. That, you know what? You go ahead and roll one. Just to see if you can't get higher. So I don't have to think about who wins that tie. Wonderful. Kind of in this process, for one, this elven woman like goes a little bit pale at your look. Aluin like takes a step back, uncrosses her arms, just like she's ready for something, but like pauses, listens, like looks around for a second. You know, clearly listening into the conversation happening a few dozen feet away.
It's gonna
Which
be evil.
point,
She's gonna do a slight primal savagery almost and be like,
hey, hey. And she like hurries up a few steps back. Meanwhile, one of the figures in the room behind Sanbalay, this figure, kind of gives out a whistle suddenly, just like a, you know, just a whistle. Obviously out of place, and it immediately twinges that it's a signal of some sort. You see
Yeah.
very subtle like shifts, like they're not readying their weapons, but they're shifting slightly, like they can tell that this conversation is not going great.
But I think I speak for the group that I think that subtle shift you mentioned is probably both ways. Like we've got experienced fighters here. That whistle comes and like Orin's both hands on his hammer.
About to say, the instant that happens, I think Mora's hand is like reached into the bag, and they start seeing the.
No. Sambalay says. He's still like, you know, no shift from him, right? He's honestly, you know, he's that greasy charismatic, but like you know, the greasy used car salesman kind of charismatic.
So-
he doesn't want to die. Yeah.
So-
Undeniably charismatic.
I'm getting super heavy the Mandarin vibes from Iron Man 3, where this guy's just an actor and everyone else is the combatants.
Yeah. So he goes, no. Do you pull your hand out, Mora? You probably understand that they would take any not doing this as a provocation.
Alright. And no, Mora's gonna, under her breath in Dwarven, 2 more minutes. Otherwise, we're wasting our fucking time.
In front
And
of
drop
you,
the book.
Alua, a moment after the whistle, the elf in front of you kind of throws her head back and is like, "Gotta go check on something. You stay here, okay?"
No, you don't tell me what to do.
Hey, just stay there. You're talking. They're talking. Pay attention. The grown-ups are talking.
Uh-oh.
Did you just call
I
me
think
a
it might be
child?
go time just from that comment.
She's like,
No.
and this elf woman, she's talking to you as if she's exasperated, right? Like that you step forward. She's like, no, just go. No, go.
I don't trust you. You don't tell me what to do. You call me a child? Excuse me? Just because you've been alive for, what, 4 years?
400.
Then you should know
go.
better.
Go. Over her shoulder, this elf woman like, hey! At which point, the mood does sour. Suddenly, the large, thuggish people step forward. The Sanbalay hates violence. Takes a step backwards. People step forwards. And we can roll initiative.
I'm so happy this is how combat started.
Someone said an insult that wasn't taken right.
Oh,
I'm
whoops.
going to add one. I meant to add one generic NPC to this room since we have Mora. So I'm going to do that real quick.
I hope you guys roll low too, because yeah, we're re-rolling initiative. I got a nat fucking 1.
Oh,
Here.
this is the first time Alua got 20.
Well, not you. I can pick and choose who re-rolls. You don't have to. Oh yeah, okay, we're re-rolling.
We have Mora.
You only get so many. Remember that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm willing to put a 2nd level spell into a reset. I don't want to go after all these fuckos.
Oop, that one.
There's a little too many of them in there for me to want to go so low on the initiative order, okay? Okay. Guys, I can hold person again. They're people.
Hey. People do exist in this continent.
I
I
almost
took
let him in
hold
there when,
person off because there weren't people.
1 second, I get this.
but yeah. So like Sambale earlier had said, he's like, I don't murder people, I don't kill people. And Oren at this moment, he's like, I don't murder people either, but I kill people.
Sambalay just kind of looks like irritated. It shoots you like that, like exasperated director look, like very well.
But yeah,
Drawn his
Sven,
ring.
me, and Oren
Right,
are re-rolling.
just double checking that I have the right settings here, so you guys don't
Yep.
get the
They
drop.
started this fight, not us.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and re-roll them, and I'll punch them in.
Oh, you didn't-
Who all is re-rolling?
Me, more.
I guess for like Sven and Oren, it's just a straight dexterity check, huh?
Sure. I will fix them in. I can't remember. Do we did say you have to use the new roll? That's the same ones for Sven. That's funny.
Boo.
You have to use the new roll, right?
I don't remember. Then it says then choose, but you didn't go back in and fix it, so I don't know.
No, then choose is fine. I think that's intentional. All right. But they rolled the same. I think you Oren rolled much better.
I'm about to. I'm trying to get it to work. It ain't working.
Just click your I button up there.
You can't
Or-
roll
you
initiative
roll
if
it,
you already have an initiative score.
Just roll a d20 and we'll add 6 to it then. Rara.
Better than 7.
It is a 10.
I tried.
Right.
You're going to
Then Alua. So at this point, like you see, like this elf woman is in the process of pulling her longbow out. Like she's like they know it's like they don't want you to see what's back here. You're up first.
Okay, so because she's petty, she's gonna cast Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
Hold on, I also used. Let me bring this down. I used. Nope, that's not true. Hold up. What did I do? Shit. Sorry. Here it is. I have to bring my sending down to. I use sending. Actually, I never like really used it. By the way,
you didn't use it.
okay.
I don't think.
Oh, okay.
As you were about to cast it, more stuff happened.
Oh, okay, cool. She's gonna quicken spell.
Okay.
First off, and she's going to mind. She's going to mind sliver, which is 16 on the check.
Okay.
She'll go crazy eyes first.
Which were pretty good. It's an intelligence save. She fails with a 15.
Sweet. She could cast that damage. Oh, okay, 6 points of psychic damage. Just she wants like a blinding pain in her head, and then she's gonna cast. No, she can't cast. Then she's going to rush into her, and use her what's it called, the rapier, and try to shank her.
Stab. Okay.
Yeah. Was 16 hit?
16 hits. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yes.
double check. Yeah, 16 does hit. So there's elves wearing like a leather armor.
Okay. So she'll get all up close and personal. Oops. She'll shank her in the head and be like, "I told you," and then slash her.
What
Look.
what is your
Your face
passive? Your passive perception is 15 for non-seeing stuff. Sure. So you rush forward, gonna give her a little stab in the shoulder. She's shit, and is like in the process of now dropping her bow and drawing out her bladed weapon. You hear something ominous deeper in the cave. This
Ew.
just this gross thing rising from the water. You hear like the of water sloughing off of some form. Yeah, from
Left
that
or
direction. From that direction. Yeah.
From that direction? Okay.
Yeah.
Alua will do that and be like, I see you have a friend. And she'll be like, gross water thing here.
She's coughed up a little
Ew.
bit of blood. She just gives a grin. Makes a comment. Can't wait for you to meet them, girl.
It'll eat you first, though.
It won't.
Sure. That's what they all say. Okay, next.
All right, and your turn.
And turn.
Ketep. So Ketep, in front of you and the others who are present in this room. Oh, let me add Savra and Salida to this real quick. Do that. Oh, Salida rolled really good, and Savra rolled really good. Just for fucking simplicity's sake, Savra will just run in. We'll say she was in the back. She had to kind of like push through allies. This is a pretty cramped tunnel. I'm gonna say that it's difficult terrain to move through people in this one. And
Sure.
Salida doesn't really have a great line of sight yet, because I don't want to go back and do their turns. So she's like trying to. Actually, she'll rush down. She'll like come down and be like, "Shit, Alua's running. The girl's running off again, isn't she? I'll help her." And we'll rush down to like help support Alua. So in front of you, these large thugs, they kind of have their crossbows ready, but several of them are reaching down to pull out like heavy truncheons and maces, like just heavy smacky sticks. This figure here. Yep, all four of the kind of front line do that. The two robed figures in the back that aren't Sanballet have begun to weave these very intricate circles in the air, and low chanting comes from underneath their breath. And you're up. What do you do?
All right. Well, seeing as how looks like they're casting spells in the back and there's a front line, but we've kind of got our three heavily armored people the front line too. I think Ketep's going to start by just hitting the guy directly next to him with a longsword.
Okie dokie. Oh, 1 second. Double check something before. A 12, I will say, misses.
Fair enough.
These guys are wearing like heavier scale mail. He just kind of hits takes it on like the front breastplate and shrugs it off.
Sure.
Kind of gives a low, like, you shouldn't have done that.
Ketep pauses for like a half second and then just like very out of character just smiles at him and then swings again. Does a 16 hit?
Let me double check. I'm trying to add the armor so I don't have to do math. I'm gonna have to do math anyways. A 16 does hit.
All right. So on the hit, Ketep is also going to Divine Smite.
Okay.
So here's the normal damage. 8 slashing plus another 7 radiant.
Flash of light, radiant light, sears into the wound. Oh, you really shouldn't have done that. Takes the hits.
All right. I don't have interesting bonus action spells really, or bonus action features that I can use. So I think that's it for me. I'm just gonna kind of hold the front line.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna step forward. Okay, just double checking an ability here. Okay. Sorry, it's been a week. What's my push? I got a bonus action push, right?
Yeah, your telekinetic feat, I think it's called.
Mhm.
Telekinetic thrust. No. Oh, you're right. You're right. DC 8 plus my bonus. Okay. Orin is going to. Yeah. As soon as the fight starts, you hear his armor shifts, his hammer, both hands, and he kind of does a little duck around Katep. He steps here as his eye is that pink mist is coming out of his helmet. I'm gonna try and telekinetically shove this caster into that location.
Okay. I think it's a DC 16 strength save.
Yes.
Natural 5, so gets jerked forward. You hear Sambalay go, Floon, you're too eager to jump into the action. Sambalay thinks you should stay back.
Fucking Floon!
He said Floon, right? Okay.
You did. Oh, geez. Okay. But yeah, as that guy's stumbling, as Sambalay's talking, there's this quick, crackle of energy, and it makes this expands super fast into a ball around Orin for the, lasts the blink of an eye before it explodes around him, and he's going to use his War Gem of Lightning. I will link it here when I find it.
Alrighty. Very cool.
It's 15 feet. Oh, shoot. I think I'm going to hit my allies.
Sure will.
Yep.
But you'll hit all the enemies too if you do this.
Yeah.
So
Chuck in the fucking bucket. Let's go.
Mora, you're saved. It's just Katep and Sabra.
I think Mora is within 15 feet.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's elemental damage. I got a thing.
Okay.
All right, so dexterity saves from everybody here. Roll Savras into public space.
Yeah, this checks
13.
out.
You see, it's 13. All of you all have the benefit of the aura.
Oh,
Not that it matters for you all.
We'll just say they were completely
Sabra.
sideswiped.
Right.
Sabra's a veteran.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
Yeah.
She will still take half damage though. All right.
Here, I'll roll that.
Thugs first. First one succeeds. Second one succeeds. Third one fails. Fourth one succeeds. 2 casters. 1 nat 20s. 1 nat 6. Oh my god. Fucking rolled and you're stealing all my good rolls, Orin. Stop it. Also succeed. So all but one of them succeeded.
I failed. My reaction's actually going to go to absorb elements.
Okay. So how much? 17 points of lightning to everybody who failed, and what is that? 9 to everybody, or 8, right? We round down.
Yeah.
To everyone who succeeded. So the one in the back corner takes the full brunt. Everybody else takes 8.
Well, no, Katep takes the full 17 too.
Sorry, all the enemies take 8.
Yeah. I take 8, and I just have lightning around. There's this. The lightning goes from the yellow crackling it was to this now blue dull crackling around Mora's hands, and she's like, "All right, that's new."
Oh god, good
So
job.
does that mean Mora is now the shiny legendary Pokemon?
Yeah, she's crackling with potential.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I fucking didn't think I'd hit Katep so hard, so I'm actually going to give those two here an attack of the 2 casters.
The 2 casters don't have weapons. Sambalay does have a rapier that he'll let me just double check. Yeah, he'll go ahead and try to stab you with it.
Okay.
Double check.
I'll take that calculated risk to put myself back next to Katep.
Okay. Is it gets plus 6 on this. Yeah, misses. Just he goes to thrust, and the burst of electricity still lingering makes his arm go off to the side. Sanbalay knows how to play with lightning too.
Well, that's not good.
All right, is that in your turn?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah.
I'm filled with regret on using your action surge last week while you were gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, that brings us to the elf's turn. She has a saving throw. She will she'll disengage. She will use her action to kind of lunge forward with like her half-drawn weapon, and then quickly backpedal around the corner. Alua, you hear she's like, be ready if they come around the corner. Where's she says a phrase you might recognize. Where's that? Oh, good boy. Roll a nature check for me with advantage, Alua.
Pretty sure I know what good boy is. It's a puppy. What, nature with advantage?
With advantage.
Oh man, you know what? I actually am decent at this. Well, thank goodness.
Okay.
18?
Yeah, so you hear the word Chult spoken.
Okay.
Which you recognize. You're like, what? Where have I heard that? Oh shit. Chult are aberrations that sniff out magic at the behest of like they bond to a master and sniff out magic. They are these large, lobster-like, scary as fuck, big clawed pincers. Yeah, that's the word this woman seemed to use to describe what you would assume what you heard rising from the water.
Gross. Alright. Yeah.
Right. That is their turn. I rolled 4 of my people go right in the line here. Our thugs will step forward. These 2 thugs move up here. This one will move to intercept Savra. And one will, so trained people, they'll step forward as well. So these strong men, these thugs, are working in incredible unison as they come forward. Even the one, so one's going to go for Katep, 2 are going to go for Arin, and 1 for Savra. Even those who aren't like directly attacking make feints and thrusts toward like threatening each of you. They have pack tactics, so they get advantage on all of their attacks as long as an ally is also within 5 feet of their target. We all also have fucking plate armor, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, so first guy's gonna make a couple of attacks. Let me just double check their thing. They have a +5 to hit. This isn't gonna go well. All right, first one against Katep is a 21, natural 16.
That hits.
All right, they don't get big damage, just a d6. All right, for 5 points of bludgeoning damage. First attack. Second attack is a 16 and an 18 for a 23 total.
Hits.
Rolling insane, guys. For minimum damage, 4 damage. All right, against you, Oren. That is a 19.
That is my armor class, I believe.
Is it that or is it 20?
I thought it
20,
was
you're
20.
right, I'm 20. I'm 20.
Shit, I got me so happy for half a second.
Yeah.
Catch it on your armor. Second attack is a natural 10 and a natural 17 for a 22.
I'll use interception on this one.
Okay, it's only 7 damage,
So 0.
fully absorb the attack. That's its attack. So the one behind you is going to try to club you over the back of the head or shoulder, wherever. A 2 and a 7 for a 12 total, misses. And a natural 19 for a high number for 8 points of damage. And the one against Savra misses the first one, a 5 and a 6. The second one, the 17, also misses. Savra's able to deflect this creature's attacks with her shield. And that's their turn. You can see, by the way, like these thugs, they're trained fighters. They're good at what they do, but even the damage they've already the injured ones down at the bottom are pretty hurt at this point. They're not looking great. That ends their turn. The cultists now step forward. I'm gonna say that the one that got pulled isn't gonna get to do exactly what it wants. I'll have that effect matter. Is it kind of like got half interrupted from its spell casting, and it will just try to throw out a sacred flame at Actually, no. It's going to begin casting something, and Sanbalay goes, "No, you idiot! Protect Sanbalay!" They pause. Stop. Shit. Okay. Mutter something else and kind of reach out a hand to touch Sanbalay, and this like orangish glow momentarily like seeps out of the robed figure's hand and like goes to cover Sanbalay like rapidly before dissipating. Looks like some sort of protective spell got cast on him. The other one's going to cast a hold person on
Don't you dare.
Orin, probably. Is the closest person who just did crazy lightning shit. So I need you to make a Orin. This red robed figure completes their casting, thrusts their hand forward, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC is 13.
Excellent at these.
Are within Katep's aura.
+3 to saving throw aura. Hey!
Fuck yeah.
Feels
21.
sinister like
Oh,
whispers.
23.
Yeah, these sinister whispers and stuff begin to like clog your mind and like make your arms momentarily lethargic before you just push free from it. The figure goes, shit. Sanbalay goes, Tristan! Patience, calm yourself, work your mind. Here, let Sanbalay show you how it is done.
Shit.
Sanbalay's gonna step forward.
All right.
His turn.
All right.
And he is going to cast a kind of pauses, steps forward, like, let us see here. And quickly begins to, with one hand, make this rapid series of movements as he is casting a spell. Fire begins to spark from his fingertips. If you want to counterspell, now would be the time, I think. Mora. Oh, wait, you've used your reaction. That's right.
Yep, I'm about to say can't use my reaction. I didn't want to take damage.
And the intelligent Sanbalay is going to shoot all three at Mora.
I'm not surprised.
Would you say that Mora has half cover given the bodies between her and the target?
This is an attack roll. That's a good point. Instead, he's going to move up here and cast a lightning bolt.
Oh.
Weave a spell.
A straight line one, right?
Yeah, blast a lightning bolt through the back of his eye.
I tried to open Mora, I swear.
Good point. I would say she would have had half cover if he wasn't a very intelligent caster. He might have gone through with it, but he's smart enough to do this. Otherwise, so I need Sven, Mora, and Savra to make dexterity saving throws. It's a DC of 15. And this guy needs to make one as well. I'm gonna give the thug disadvantage because he's like totally not ready for it.
I will do that, no problem. Do I see if he's using a focus or is this just
make an Arcana check real quick.
Let me give my dex save real fast. Yep, I'm rolling yep.
Oof.
Arcana, I gotcha.
You got Arcana. There's this small like jeweled wristband with several like multicolored beads on it. One of them is amber, which he kind of momentarily like presses a thumb against, rolls it forward, moves it into the incantation process, effectively using components for it.
Gotcha.
Nice.
But
So
he's not casting in a way that mirrors arcane, the wizard tradition.
Okay.
Cool. We're using that on Mora.
Magic.
Yeah, totally. Okay. So Mora will reduce this number by 10. Also, does absorb elements, do you gain resistance for more than just the initial attack? Or is it just the triggering damage?
You have resistance to the triggering damage type, which is
And
lightning.
And it doesn't linger?
Until the start of your next turn, and it hasn't been my turn yet, so I'm still resistant.
Yep, so you're still resistant to this.
I think Sven's going to use his stone's endurance to reduce the hit, seeing this massive bolt of electricity.
Perfect time to do it.
Let me roll Savras just so we know. Going in. Yeet. Fails. Grab a few more D8. Wait, they're D6s for this, right? D6s. That could have made a big difference.
Yeah, please no D8. Lightning bolt, no D8.
All right, so it's 29 damage to anybody who failed their save.
whoa.
So 21 for Sven. 29 cut to half is 14
God.
for me.
The thug in front of him just takes this. You know what? Fuck it. He has 1 hit point left. For cinematic reasons, we'll just say he just incinerated. I'll throw that. Well, nah. He gets blasted, goes to one knee, looks back, like, "What the fuck, dude?" Sanbalay says, "You have been here but for 2 weeks. Sanbalay does not know your name." Tristan, do not worry about it. I would never do that to you.
Tristan.
Uh-huh.
So, does that mean Mora took all of 4 damage after this protective field?
Yep.
No, the protective field would apply first.
Oh, it applies first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 29 to 19, 19 to
8.
Resistances apply.
9? 19 to 9.
Actually,
No,
no. I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
just the wording on protective field. It's when it takes damage. I would say in this case, it would happen first. I would say this stone endurance, something that's not a external reaction. Well, I can't. Yeah, I think just for consistency, resistances apply last. I think is the
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll take 9.
Yeah, 9 points of damage.
So 9 is 2. Okay.
Sanbalay gives a flourish and a half bow. Sanbalay knows many arcane secrets, and you are a fool to mess with him. Right. Oop, I don't want to do this. Stop. Let me just reduce the spell. Okay, cool. There we go. All right. Which brings us to your turn, Mora.
All right. Sorry, 1 second. I need to... Why is this not working?
I wish I did something else so well.
Nah, we'll stick with our tried and true. Third level magic missile at the fucker who just decided to throw lightning at me.
Okay. So as you cast this spell, the robed figure nearby who'd attempted to hold person Orin was, "I got this one," and makes this quick motion. None of y'all have particularly high passive perceptions, do you?
I have a 16.
Ben does.
A 16. Sven can't quite see this figure particularly well yet. Yeah, so Mora, I'll say you catch that the pattern is being moved, and there's this quick reaction that this figure is casting. It's this strange symbol, a spell that you're not familiar with, though it's being cast in this more you'd be familiar enough with how priests and clerics cast their spells. It's somewhat reminiscent of that. and he's bringing it like this figure pulls out what would be potentially a holy symbol. It's not to any god you know. It is a symbol that you know, that you've heard of, the infinitely spiraling circle. That is one of the fundaments that you've been told about, similar to Katep's symbol. Rapidly cast this spell, and several of these bolts that are lurching forward turn and instead impact him, as he is taking half the damage. This spell.
All right.
So he
10 to
spells
both.
himself?
Yeah, he
What?
took half the damage from who I was
Oh.
trying to throw it at.
I see, I see.
You see that there was some sort of like expenditure of magic though. Like this was a spell cast that caused this. So he'll take 10, and Sandalay will take 11.
I would normally be like, oh boy, a new spell, we can maybe get our wizard, but I don't want our wizard taking half the damage from someone else.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I mean, it'd be fine, God.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't have any bonus actions. I need to stay where I can see the people with the most enemies right now. I'm pretty sure that's an action, so yeah, I'm good.
Alua, from around the corner, you hear like this gruff voice, somewhat reminiscent of the hobgoblin that you guys felled in the cellar above, call out like this. All right, boys, we're gonna fucking kick these goons out of here. Teach them what it meant. Teach us what it means to mess with Sanbalays, boys. Is that right? You're a few. That's right. That's right.
I like
Several
him
voices
already.
speak up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw Sambalay's head at their feet when this is over.
Sven is up. What is Sven gonna do?
Sven, I think, well, he would normally do his protective bond. Seeing the spells flying and these frontline fighters running in, I think is going to instead use his Balm of Peace to, as he rushes in, it would be, he should have enough movement to slide into that spot and heal everyone but himself for 10 hit points.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Nice.
Sound like him. Don't think he has them. He will still have his movement, so he could get out if he wanted to. So there's the thugs.
He could, but he's also proven that he likes kind of being the frontline deterrent.
You know what? Real quickly, make a wisdom saving throw for Sven for me.
Oh, is this related to his?
Yeah, I think he dipped below half. No, he didn't quite.
Okay.
Keep going.
Let's see. He's got a bonus action. I think he might cast Spiritual Weapon and try to have it smack Sambalay in the side of the head.
Okay.
Get the sand a bullet.
To start this incantation, and the one that had been addressed as Floon was no. Snaps his fingers quickly and is going to counterspell.
No.
Counterspell.
I'm gonna pull some blue magic shit. Countering the counterspell.
Countering the counterspell, okay. It will work.
Okay.
Especially given that I see the dude with the rapier is not exactly casting the way I thought he was going to. Yeah, I'm not so worried about him anymore.
Was that a total?
It's a 20 to hit Sambalay.
20. Okay, 1 second. Let me pull
Wow.
out that weapon. Wow.
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 Oh, what is it? It's in Pets and Familiars. It's this one. So Sambalay is going to use a reaction. His reaction to go, no, and parries up with his rapier. He hits the weapon, knocking it to the side, and gets to go little bit of movement.
Didn't he just try to counter? Isn't that the reaction?
That was Floon who countered. This was this guy.
Oh, my bad.
And
Yeah.
he is going to scuttle don't know why it's acting like he's moved 15 feet already.
Did he?
1, 2, 3.
If he's not the real Floon that we know, and this is a fake Floon, we should be calling him Spoon or something else.
That
Gets
Floon
to
Blagmar?
move part of his move as part of this reaction. He still has his hood up. Features are somewhat obfuscated. Take a bit of time to look, but yeah, Alua, you can't see him, so you're the one with the great passive. Anything else for Sven's turn?
That was his action, bonus action. I think he's gonna try to hold the line as well. So I think that's it for him.
Okie dokie. Alua, you hear a rumbling a coming. Oh boy, it coming. Squeezing through the tunnel in front of you, you see this large, monstrous abomination with clacking claws. Squeezes up.
Hey guys, is this Red Lobster?
Tentacle, Davy Jones-like mouth gets in front of you. That's its turn. Selena goes, "Oh shit! Oh fuck! What the fuck is fuck?"
Where is it?
Should be right in front of you.
Oh, it didn't show up for the longest time. Okay.
Yeah, there was a bit of a delay on our end.
Gotcha, that's funny. Selena's gonna back up. The short bow is like, "Alua, duck!" Just gonna shoot.
So she ducks.
The creature gets partial cover, just because it's a narrow, tight corridor in this case. What am I doing? So it gets +2 to its armor class. That's definitely gonna miss.
Oh.
22 is definitely gonna hit. So the first one kind of hits the hits the tunnel side before coming down. That was maybe like as you were ducking. Second one goes right over your head, impales itself into the creature. Oh, yeah, it still missed. Fuck. It does not have a high. Oh wait. Oh yeah, because of the cover. Yeah. It has a 10 AC, but +2 gives it 12. Takes the damage though. You see the bolt impact. You know.
Okay.
It takes a little spurt of blood comes out. That's Selena's turn. Alua, you are up.
Okay. Alua, it will risk it for the biscuit, as she's gonna try. She is going to back up and maybe get.
Definitely gonna try to grab you.
Yeah.
You could disengage.
Could disengage as an action if you wanted to.
She needs the action to cast something.
All right.
Well, I mean, if he catches you, though, you're still not going to be able to cast.
That's fucking true. But
Are you disengaging or are you not?
Fudge. But I need the. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that.
Need an answer.
Because I have shield, so I'm like, if it rolls under 20 something, she can.
I'm just afraid it's not just going to hit you; it's going to grab you.
Are you disengaging or are you?
Piece of no, because it's just going to come after me the next turn. No, so she's not going to. She's going to move back.
Rolling that one.
Hell yeah!
like both of the pincers go. Like it can't make up its mind which one it wants to grab at you with, and both go and like they hit each other in the tight confines.
Yep.
Beautiful.
I think it has disadvantage on attack rolls, anyways, because it is squeezing right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Phew. Okay. So she moved back, and then she's going to cast Hunger of Hadar on it, like in the vicinity. Actually, she's going to tell Selena to move the frick back a little bit more. Can she?
Okay, Selena, given that it's not her turn, will do so when she can.
All right, she just kind of squeezes behind. I guess she'll just use that and just chuck a Hunger of Hadar.
Sure. Selena's like, don't get behind me.
She's like, get out of the way. Okay,
actually, you know what? She would have had the movement to move back here.
Okay.
She would have that.
If she was to get as far as possible, I suppose.
Yeah, I think she would have taken her shots and then backed up more.
Okay, cool. Then, so that's what she did. That's 25. Oh, she can't because Selena's already in that spot. And does it needs to make a 16 dexterity
save? I think
save?
it does at the...
Where is it?
Let's see here. One creature that starts its turn in the area. So we'll hold off on that till it starts.
Hold on. Where did the thing go?
I see a radius.
Okay. Here.
On there.
Okay, cool. And then she's going to ready what's it called? She'll just go into her bag and just like calmly pull out the keg or just get it ready. Like she'll have it in her still in the bag of holding just in case. She doesn't want it exploding in her own hand, but she'll just get it like prepare it.
Sure.
Okay. Cuz she can't throw it, right?
She can. It's an action. You can try to throw it.
But her action was used for the hunger.
Oh,
Kadar.
yeah,
Yes.
not this.
Yeah, not this turn. Yeah,
I would
so
say it's actually an action to pull something out of your bag of holding.
Oh, okay. So then she'll hold that, and now she's in a line. Fuck. Okay. Continue.
That would
I think
count
that's
as
all
like
she can-
It's all fine.
That would count as a like used magic object.
Yeah.
The downside of not having it on your person.
I know. Yeah, I get it.
Right.
And
Anything
then
else
I
on your
think
turn?
that's it, guys. Is this a time to be using haste? Because she still has that spell scroll.
It
gonna
might be
learn
useful.
soon.
All right. Savra's up. She'll do, Savra things. Try to smack the person in front of her.
The guy with 1 HP.
Or the guy with 1 HP.
I mean, get him down, move on to the next.
Misses.
Second verse, same as the first.
Attacks again.
Hey, of course, on the guy with
Nice.
1 hit point.
Rolls 1 under its AC the first attack. And literally, fucking chops his head off. Who cares? He dead as shit.
I thought you killed him already.
Nah, I decided not to. I decided not to fudge it.
Oh.
But she'll kind of step in. Actually, I think she's going to protect Mora. Well, Mora's pretty healthy. She looks back, sees that you do have visible. Well, however you want to describe have the hit point loss. You can decide how that manifests, but she'll move in to threaten the rest.
I'm just imagining people back there watching these lightning burns come up on Mora's form and them being like, "The fuck?"
Tep, you are up.
All right. So you said that the 2 people down below me were already looking pretty.
They're reasonably hurt. They're not on death's door, but
Which was the one that I was already stabbing? Was it
who
this one?
knows? Look. I'll tell you this: they have about the same hit point left.
All right.
Hey,
I'm
yeah.
gonna attack the one directly below Orin.
This one is a bit more hurt, if it matters. Okay, but if you want to attack, they both are about half hit HP.
All right. I'm going to attack the one directly below Orin with my longsword.
Give this guy a different face. Okay, go for it.
No.
Gonna cut it.
Oh, come on.
Longsword hits the reinforced shoulder plate. Bounces off. I think it was Gavin you were attacking.
Gavin.
Gavin. Goes, huh? Gavin crew don't like that. Behind him simply goes, that is Sanbalay's gimmick. Get your own. Sorry,
To which you just hear Katep with this really frustrated voice, "Would you all just shut up?" and try to stab again.
Sanbalay is never silenced.
This is just not.
Frustrated.
I should have
is
just stayed
not-
gone, guys. I'm sorry.
We were gearing up for roles like this. You're fine.
It is very thematic, right? Though, he's like, "Shut up, shut up!" And I'm like, "No! God damn it!" All right, Orin, what are you up to?
I think does Katep have a potion?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Then in that case, I think I'm just gonna smack some people.
Smack some bitches.
Smack 'em up, smack 'em up, smack 'em up.
They all have pack tactics. I don't really.
Yeah.
This guy's hurt a little bit here, so I'm just gonna smack at him.
Dude, if you miss, I'm gonna be so happy that Gavin's just a juggernaut. You know what?
Gavin.
That hits. Dude, every time you roll like a low number, I get so happy and then so sad. Yeah, okay, fucking bonk. Pretty fucking hurt now. Still up, but pretty fucking hurt.
Okay. Then this guy, I think I'm gonna spread it out. I'm gonna bring them both down this time.
Yep.
If I can hit anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. They're too distracted, like working to avoid. Like you're going in and the openings the Katep is offering.
Yeah.
Real fucking hurt. Low single digits on that guy.
Boom, boom. I think Orin, he might like hit the first one. He'll be like, "I'm not a murderer," and then he'll hit the other one. "I wasn't lying. If you surrender, you'll live." And he'll smack the other one. But then I do have a bonus action. I was just a little torn on what I could do. I don't want Katep to get too hurt. I kind of want him to drink this potion, but I think I'll just hold it next to Orin, Katep.
All right.
Sorry, my cat's biting. Move, kitty.
All right. This effect has ended on the. Oh, that's Hunger of Fadar. He's not gonna fucking run through that. You hear some like, "What the shit is this?" Actually, no, you don't hear anything, Alua. You just hear is the crazy Hunger of Hadar attempts to devour whatever is inside its radius. Yeah, no, that is a good use of that. That is a concentration spell, right? I think Hungers of Hadar is. Okay, it is.
Yes.
I'm just gonna add that so I remember.
Well, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
you can't. Fucker can't do anything. You're not running in there.
Oh, come on. You were such a cocky little elf.
Right.
Come at me, bruh.
Brings us back to our thugs. This one up top is going to go for the less armored Sven. Does not get pack tactics for this though.
Woo! Let's not kill Gorby while he's not here.
Natural 3 and a natural 1.
Nice.
Sven just. This guy's like, oh, shit, like panicking a little bit.
I like to imagine Sven just does some sort of condescending. I suggest you rethink life choices.
Sounds about right.
So good.
Right. These ones are just going to attack the person in front of them. So 2 attacks with advantage against Katep. 2 natural 3s. My luck has turned. And a natural 20.
Can I react? Oh, that's on Katep, you said?
On Katep,
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction on that one.
Okay.
I don't have one
It's a
anymore.
total of 12 damage. So 5.
Thank you.
And against Orin, 2 attacks, again, with advantage because of pack tactics. And that one's flanking. But
With orange?
I think a 12.
Orange.
4 and a 7. And a 4 and a natural 19. So the
Nice.
second one.
Interception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you. I'm not wasting that roll.
hey, I can't. I can prevent damage.
Yes. All right. The cultists are back up. One of them is going to the black robed one, Floon, reaches out a hand and kind of focuses it towards you, Yor, and just like growls out, "Kneel." You have to make a arcane energy, blah blah blah. He's casting a spell, casting command. I need you to make a, I believe, wisdom saving throw.
You always target what I'm good at. I like it.
You're close. You're the one that's close next in front of him, and you're scary.
Come on.
It's another success,
Ooh,
though. It's only DC 13.
Nice.
This other one is going to take a step up and these like reddish, blackish energies kind of manifest in his fingertips, and he goes wordlessly, just chanting this low mantra. He's going to reach out and try to grab a hold of Savra.
No!
Going to cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
No allowed.
And another natural 20.
I can't stop it.
no.
Me either.
So that
You
is
stole our intercept, saving each
4.
other.
Oh god. Oh no.
Yeah. So wait, what level did
Savra's
this
go
thing just
second.
get?
2nd level.
So 40, 10 plus 40.
Mm-hmm.
So Savra's down, at least.
Savra might
You
be
must
not
like
be.
dead.
She won't be dead. She has a good hit point buffer. One of these ones. Alright, let's see. I'll just say this. Ooh, yeah, she has 38 hit points. In theory,
So
she
the
could be
40
dead.
alone, but
She won't be. She's not. That's 12. Yeah, she's unconscious. These energies kind of crackle over her. Ah! And she just collapses.
That was Tristan?
That was Tristan.
Tristan's a little piece of... You know what I mean?
At which point he will step back into line.
Just a little.
Which brings us to Sanbalay's turn. He will all right. What he is going to do... Oh no.
It was that moment he realized they're proper heroes.
He's got to do something real fucked up, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Savra collapses. Sanbalay encourages you to sue for peace, he says. And like his voice is like lost a lot of his mirth. He's irritated, he's angry. Please, nobody else needs to die. Just leave us alone. Leave Sanbalay to his, and Sanbalay will leave you to yours.
I was going to spare you, but if you kill her, then that's off the table.
Sanbalay smells lies. He is like a cheetah.
Do an insight check.
then let me tell you something very simply. I don't lie. If you do something stupid, you will die very death, and no one will ever find your body.
Big intimidation roll. You gotta hit a nat 20 to like alter his plan of attack. But
can Alua like be like, yeah, in the background?
Natural 14, but
20 total.
You know what?
It's a dirty 20.
Sure. With what Oren said, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
20 is pretty high. I think he might change it slightly. Okay. So what he does, he kind of he pauses. He was like pushing through to get a better line on the collapsed Savra. Pauses. Like, you're trying to lure Sanbalay away from his incredible guardians. None of that. Salvador, I am sorry. Begins to cast this quick spell. After he casts this, let me double check. There's these. He's like waving his hand around the rapier, and with each circle, this small orange ball rises up and begins to rotate around his head. 6 of them in total. As he casts Melf's Minute Meteors, which he is then going to send one forward and detonate on his friend. He doesn't give a fuck.
I hate this guy, but he's such a good villain.
So that is going to be... let me go ahead. I'll just throw the spell out here. A dexterity saving throw for Sven, Katap, and Orin.
An auto fail for...
Auto fail, so she loses 1 death save.
We have the +3 on these?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
So Sven and Katap still fail.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately, but
Barely. Right,
not all
22d6
three of you
damage.
guys failing.
5 points of fire damage.
No. Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh. Sovereign's dead. No!
Orin, you take 2
It takes a failed death save, right?
She does take a failed death save.
Sorry.
And Orin, you take 2 damage on a success. And that is it for Sanbalé. Mora, what are you doing?
5. Oh, whoops. Let's step right
Casual
here.
cartwheel.
Yep, totally. It's that astral form, man. I can do a lot of things. No.
Rushing pass. Salvador. I need to.
Yeah, by all means, poke me. Bring it.
He's actually going to reach out an arm and try to grab you. He what was it? 15. He fails his save, so he takes 5 damage.
It'll
God,
be
shit.
his athletics
Tries to
versus my. Okay.
his athletics, which I think he just has straight strength for him.
I'm equal in both of these, so.
He rolled real low.
It's because Mora did, in fact,
Yeah, I'm fine.
cartwheel.
He rolled a 7 total.
That was the cartwheel.
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna step here, and she's gonna have that book out, and you guys are gonna watch that again. Anything loose on the ground begin to shake and vibrate. I'm going to 4th level pulse wave everything down there.
Let me double check. Tristan's gonna counterspell.
At
We hate Tristan.
3rd level, so you got to roll.
He does. You have the option to counterspell as well.
I don't have another
You don't have
counterspell.
another- Okay.
This would be
I would
consuming
say
my
you would
4th
have
level.
to do it before he rolls to see if.
Yeah. No, I don't have it.
Roll it. He has a plus. What is it? Is it just? It's just his spellcasting modifier, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So he has +3. He needs to roll a 14, I think, total.
I believe so. Yes.
All right. He rolled a 8, so he moves to begin casting it, but the energies just sweep through.
So I don't get this guy here
Tristan. Okay.
or the guy in the middle there, but I get those 4.
Okay. What does that do? Ooh, fuck me.
I'm about to yeet them all against a wall.
Oh, you're
And
good.
then
Oh,
it's-
thank
You're a
you.
poet.
And then it is 76 points of damage, but it's a Constitution saving throw to take half.
66.
7. I cast it at 4th.
Oh, it's a 3rd level normally? Okay.
It's a 3rd level normally. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, Constitution save up to 17.
So that catches me? No?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I
I think seeing it
I
coming,
don't-
If
Orin,
it catches him, then it would catch the guy over there too. I would get 5 bad guys with
you're
him
thinking
instead
it
of
does.
4.
Okay, you're not hitting
Yeah.
that. Okay, sorry.
No, I was hitting that guy, but not hitting this one.
I don't think it'd be possible. I know the things.
It's going through more than half his square. It's not even going through half of Orin's or half of this guy's.
Yeah, sorry. So you should originate it from the corner of.
I couldn't get it to the corner.
Gotcha. I think to hit this guy, you would have to hit Orin, but sure, I can say it hits that guy too. Well, no, it's a. God, that's a weird one. Let me just try to fiddle with it real.
Yeah. Take your time.
So it would be on the corner here. Yeah. So from the corner here, it's still showing that it does. So it looks so. No, I guess that makes sense. Going from here and then expanding. Sure. Yeah. I'll let it happen.
I think knowing what's coming, you hear that like chunk of Orin's armor as he like sets his back heels and bends his knees.
like I know what's coming. She's done this to me
Yeah.
before. Because I didn't realize it was 30 feet. Huh.
Let me just double check that you can hit. I would
So
say
many
you have to. It looks like you would have to pick between Sanbalé and the thug in the corner, which I would assume you would want.
Fine, I'll hit Sambalay then.
Yeah, you'll hit these 3 in the middle. That guy has like 3 hit points. He's gonna get fucked up.
So
Ooh.
many
Right.
fucking
So
ones.
Constitution saves they have. Let me just double check their rolls so I can just start rolling. This guy's a +2. He fails. You roll him at 1. He's dead. This guy has +1. He failed. He rolls 13. Malay has a +0. He rolled. Fuck me. Oh, he rolled a 17. It's a 17.
Yeah.
He's saved.
So you take 8 points of damage,
But
and
these
you're
guys get 7.
you're not yeeted, but anything that's not dead is yeeted.
Dead boy. So like yeeted, not knocked prone or anything. Just
Yeah, nope,
tumbles
just
over.
yeeted.
All right, yeah, he yeah, sure. He just gets thrust up against the wall. These few like crates and stuff that are in here. You do see like another. This is like a supply area of some sort. You have seen like bolts of fabric, storage crates, barrels, etc. Those barrels just get blasted up against the wall, probably shatter. You see like liquids and stuff. The smell of like ale permeates the room immediately. Sanbalay turns like, this is very naughty. I do not approve. Sanbalay does not approve. Fuck. He forgets to speak in third person. All right. Anything else on your turn?
What a dick.
I don't have any good bonus actions. No, I'm good.
All right. Does Hunger of Hadar impose? All right. It doesn't make difficult terrain.
It
just
should. What?
Any creature fully within its blind. It's not difficult terrain.
No.
It's just fucky. Yeah. Got it pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. The area is difficult terrain.
No, it's difficult terrain. I was like, that's what I thought, so I cast it.
Man.
Oh, and if the creature is squeezing, that means it's down to what, 1/4 its normal movement?
Yeah.
that designed you.
Design flaw. Design flaw.
The lobster's stuck in the chute.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That means we don't have to kill the handsome cute little boy.
Oof, no.
All right. Cool deal. Sven is up.
Oh,
Sven.
Did
Sven's
you
up
do?
first. Sven's up
Oh,
first.
okay, yes. Sorry, I see the thing.
All right, what's Sven doing?
Well, he sees an unconscious Sabra, so he's gonna heal. How fucked up is everyone else?
Don't worry about me. Worry about you and Sabra.
And Katep. Yep, him and Katep. Or sorry, her and Katep.
The lovebirds are pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious. Sven does have another channel divinity. He could do another Balm of Peace.
Did he not use any of those in the fight up above?
I know he used an emboldening bond.
Didn't he use them on the Lion Drake fight?
You know, he might have. I
think he used both of them.
If you took a short rest, you would have gotten it back.
We haven't taken it.
Okay, I'm
all right.
throwing it out there.
I think I maybe didn't mark something off correctly the first time.
Well, he was playing his character then, I believe. So he might have marked it down. We'll just say he's used them. I'm pretty sure he used both of them in the first fight. So we'll
sure. In that case, he's going to. Oh god. He's gonna step up here, reach down, and cast a Cure Wounds on Sabra just to get her conscious and out of danger of bleeding out.
Okay. No. Well.
No.
Comes back to consciousness.
And then to kind of, because he still has that spectral spear, he's going to just use his bonus action, command it to swing down at this one guy who just had a meteor thrown at him by his boss.
For sure. Spiritual weapon does not get flanking.
14.
Just misses. He's like, his head's super on a swivel right now. It's like all these people around him. He's just like, oh shit! Ducks underneath it.
That's why he hasn't been hitting us with anything. He's like, there's someone there, and over there, and behind me.
And my boss is throwing stuff at me. And oh no, Jimmy!
Now would be a good time for him to join our side, don't you think?
Yeah,
all right.
The color of his border just changes.
All right. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, Alua.
Since he's starting his turn in there.
Ooh, succeeds on the second save.
All right, so 9.
Uh-huh.
So this is cold damage.
It's cold damage. And does it take half? No. All right, he succeeded his final save. And the creature,
The
you can see
dexterity?
like
The
he
dexterity
succeeded.
save? Okay.
He did. Oh wait,
So
wait.
then-
What's your saving throw? Is it
The
16 or
saving-
17?
It's going up 16.
That's
he
yeah. I'm the
just
one
hit
with the
your
higher.
natural 16 plus 0.
Okay.
So he's like you see the creature like beginning to come out. You see like the pincers reaching out. He's still inside of it, but he's right at the edge. That's all it's turn. He had to dash to get that far. I think Savra's just gonna shoot arrows in there. Technically, it's like
Salida.
who did I say?
You said
Savra.
You
Savra.
said Savra.
Yeah, Salida is.
Man,
going
if Savra showed up, wait.
Or Yvette. Either
No, hang
one.
on,
You
no,
can call her
Savra.
Yvette.
I was
Salida,
getting her mixed up. What's the Blackstaff's name again?
Vajra.
Vajra Safir. Salida's going to just shoot twice. Technically, it's totally concealed, so it's at disadvantage, but it's see, so she'll just try.
But if it's
And it's
squeezing,
squeezing.
doesn't
It
that
doesn't negate it. You're right. Yeah, it does negate it. Still squeezing at that point? Yeah. Yeah. Right, 2 attacks. Normal. Wow, she still misses one. It's an AC of 10, but hits once.
I mean, that's pretty horrifying.
It is.
Like the whole thing, the hunger of Hadar, the squid.
an aberration lobster monster is getting devoured by tentacles inside a sphere of magical darkness.
Yeah, so Lida's backing up and he's like, "Shit, guys! There's something. There's a lobster fuck." Just continue to back away.
It's a lobster fuck.
And Alua, you're up.
I think Alua is probably too preoccupied with whatever this is to see what's going on in the other room and trusting that everything's going okay.
I would say with your passive perception, you saw Savra fall, but Sven rush up and presumably heal her.
Did that happen when she was up here, or did it happen when she was down?
It happened up there. It happened on there.
I remember. All right. Okay. So if I move, would he get an opportunity attack with disadvantage?
I'll say you're not entirely sure.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still mostly inside this like blackened sphere of go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna cast. No, she can't. She can't do that. She's gonna do that. She's gonna cast Bouge Nuggets. Tasha's Caustic Brew. Straight line back. It's 60 feet back.
Down the hallway.
Down the hallway, yeah, at second level. Hopefully it doesn't. Like, it's a 16 wisdom. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's not the right one. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Tasha's Caustic Brew. At
Be
second
sure
level.
not to don't consume your spell slot if you do.
Yeah, my silly. Oh, how do I? Well, that's fine.
All right. I'm going to say that.
Dexterity.
I'm going to say that this relies on sight. It doesn't see the attack coming, so it will automatically fail.
Oh.
Right. So roll damage. Or is it just cover or? Yeah. Okay. So it'll take this at the start of its turn.
Yep. So let's just go.
Yeah.
No one sees anything, of course, because it goes straight into darkness. And then she will move back. Oh wait, no. She already yelled over at Mora that a Chult. And well, she'll just say Chult incoming and leading it away. And try and move back.
Okay.
That's 15.
Blinded, doesn't see you, can't make an attack of opportunity.
She'll look at Salida and be like, "Why would you go that way?" And then ends her turn. I think that's all. Oh, that's all she can do. Yeah, shoot. I was gonna take out the frickin' haste, and I forgot. My bad.
All right, Savra comes to consciousness. Fuck! Rolls to her feet, gets up, and will just go. Fighter instincts taking over. Just go to fight some more.
Smack a bitch. Smack a bitch.
Smack at Salvador.
Like I said, smack a bitch.
Give her a quick roll for her.
Don't give the bitches a name.
She won't. She's a bit, bloody damage. She's just coming up. Instincts immediately taking over. She's not
Ooh,
going to take a step up. To
I
gain
have
flanking.
to renege on something. I didn't read that Tasha's Caustic Brew was concentration. I don't know why it's a concentration spell if you're just casting
That
it.
is weird.
It does
yeah.
continual
It's-
damage.
Stays
Yeah.
up.
Where is it? Well, it is concentration.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
rule at this point that you need to know your spells. You already cast it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Or-
I saw
we'll
at the
just
very
say-
end. It said a
we'll
bit
say-
of
we'll say
rotten
it in.
food.
It's covered
Oh,
in
the
ads
hunger
now.
drops?
It was about the hunger drops. I'll say.
It would have
Hey, I
gotten out
can-
of its
Covered
next
in
turn
acid.
anyway. It would have gotten
Yeah,
out
and
of its
I was about
next
to say,
turn
I
anyway.
need to see it to be able to help you with it, so this is not a bad thing.
Yeah. I just wanted to give you
Hunger
guys
did
just
its
let you know,
job.
just because I was like, shit. I think
Good call.
yeah. Yeah. There was a parentheses. I'm not gonna lie. It was the parentheses. I didn't realize there was a C and then there was parentheses.
I'll go ahead and say. I'll go ahead and give you inspiration for noticing that.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, it's covered in acid. Visible now. None of you can see down the hallway. We'll say. So yes, Sabra will just go in and attack twice at the thug in front of her.
I mean, Sven's got that super high perception. He might have a glimpse.
He
Just-
doesn't,
just
the thing-
one-
Oh, he can see that. Yeah, he sees the
Yeah.
thing begin. He's like, "Oh, it's
What
a giant lobster." Fuck. One attack will hit from Sabra.
One of Sven's eyebrows just raises slightly. He's like,
It is indeed a giant
Yeah.
lobster. Fuck.
We have to end this fight.
All right,
So we
Tap,
can
you're
do
up.
the other part.
All right. So I think what Katep is going to do is at the start of his turn, as he goes to even start moving, he's going to mutter this like verbal incantation, and his sword will kind of ignite in flames briefly as the symbol of Rokalos is forcibly empowered. Because I'm casting Branding Smite on my weapon.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go with all hostile creatures take...
Floon's gonna counterspell.
Fuck you, Floon.
I'm afraid I can't help.
But they still take the radiant damage from the brand.
The
but...
brand won't activate. The spell is isn't cast. I'll say, because the magic was suppressed.
No, it says the highest spell slot of the paladin is consumed. I still lose the spell slot.
I'm gonna rule, since this is a home ruled thing, since the effect didn't go off, that it doesn't empower.
Well,
Okay.
That would make
even a
sense.
spell
It's kind
then?
of just wasted. It just kind of dissipates.
You can counter channel. What?
I'm
It's not-
casting
it is
a
It's
spell,
casting-
a
it's
smite
casting
spell.
Oh.
I would generally say counterspell negates any of the effects of the spell in general, so I would count that as a spell effect in this case.
Right. In that case, Katep's going to take a step down here and just
Fuck you,
look at
Floon.
Floon. He's just going to look at Floon.
Meet your eye. He's not scared.
I'm going to stab Floon. I've been wanting to say that since session 1.
I'll say at this point, up in his face. This isn't Floon. This isn't the Floon you know.
Damn. I mean, good, but damn it.
I was hoping there was some tragic long story of how Floon ended up down here.
Here's the
The
story.
employee of-
I was talking about names, and Katep went, "Yeah, like fucking Floon." I was like, "I'm gonna name one of them Floon. Floon Plagmore." That hits.
I'm going to Divine Smite Floon.
Okay.
So 11, 23 damage,
Yeah.
and now the Brandon powers.
How do you want to kill Floon?
I just look at Floon, he meets my eyes, and then Katep just takes the sword and very unceremoniously just stabs him through the chest.
The radiant damage, which is enough, which is the kicker there, detonates inside. His eyes turn black as he crumples.
All right. I did second level Divine Smite, so I think
Yep. Now
the
it
brand
applies
would
to you.
go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will stick with the all hostile creatures take radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, roll that.
And then Travis fucking counterspells you.
he already attempted to counterspell Mora.
Oh.
This couldn't have been counterspell because it's from the smite.
Oh.
It's not a spell. That's enough to finish off the thug in the corner too. Burn.
Excellent. In that case, knowing that Orin is going to be following basically right behind him, Katep is then going to take a step over here, right in front of Sandy Mullet, and try to
Yes,
try to stab him.
that's his name now,
Okay.
Sandy Mullet.
And before I roll, I just need to double check. Do you do DM inspiration as a reroll, or I declare it for advantage?
Reroll.
All right.
Oh.
And since we're on this smite train, let's keep it going.
Boss fight, right?
For you're going. Yeah.
Not
For a
great.
fuck you, I'm out of bed. Oh. Never mind.
A total of 18 to.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Damn, you still had those levels.
Well, who
left?
did you hit?
Fuck. Sandy Mullet.
Yeah.
This guy? Okay.
Yep.
We taking him alive? To answer for his crimes to the Aarakocrans? Or to find...
We should probably take him alive. We might need to break some fingers so he can't do somatic components, but
That's good.
oh right, I need to end my turn. Sorry.
Yep. All right, Orin, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. This guy here is who's I think by this point Orin would realize kind of the flow of the battle and that he doesn't want this guy to hit Savra again. I'm going to take a swing at that guy.
Okay.
Sorry, but
with advantage.
Yeah.
Does
Good thing.
Sandy Mullet need to make a concentration check for minute meteors?
The concentration, he would if it is concentration. Let me double check. Yeah. Passes, but like a natural 14 plus 9, but that's still a success.
Yep, fair enough.
Good call. Yeah, 14. Ow, fuck, dude. He's still up. He's very hurt, but he's still up.
And he still has the meteors?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy up
still
here
has the
doesn't have meteors.
This
The
guy
down there does.
is still up. On this floor.
Okay, well, I'll finish him off if I can. We'll see how the swing.
Okay,
again, it would be an advantage. Good fucking thing again.
Ah.
Oh
no! I was destined to miss that one. I guess.
I like to think that like you actually like kneecap him, right, and like you shatter his knee and then go for like a traditional like uppercut. And he's like fumbled onto the ground, like oh fuck, shit, and he's like it's only that like very painful reaction.
And yes, Finn has to like take a like half step back, like whoa, bud, not me.
Finn gets like blood splatter on his armor from the hit. Did stay up with 2 hit points. Anything
Let
else
me check something real quick.
While he's checking,
I would
can I
like
ask?
to. I would like to do that one and try to shove him over this way.
Okay. So what did we say?
16.
Strength.
Natural.
Yeah.
And then, Katep's pretty hurt too. Shit. I know it's a free item interaction, but I couldn't like toss. Katep has a potion.
You just got to remember to take it. He keeps wanting to whack smack instead of take it.
I can
it's a
you
free
with,
action
okay.
to pull something off of you, like to draw something off of your person, but an action to pull something out of like a bag of holding.
Yeah, he keeps one potion. He keeps that like in his cloak.
Yeah,
kind of in a pocket or something. And then I'm gonna go here.
Alrighty, these guys.
Let me check. Do I even have side dice left? It might be out.
right.
I have one.
This guy,
One of 4.
like bloodied, bleeding, coughing up, like teeth shatter. This guy's so fucked up. He has 2 hit points left. I'll see you in the land of darkness. He's just gonna like lunge out towards the nearest person, which is Orin. Ooh, he's totally gonna hit. Nope. Ooh, nope. Wait. He has a +5. 20. He hits. He hits Orin.
But does he
It's
land
just
on Orin's axe?
Given Orin doesn't have an axe?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe his ass. 6 points.
This is entirely
dangerous.
just
How much?
just
6.
this is very much just that Thanos scene with Warren of him going all that for a drop of blood.
Right.
For a single drop of blood.
Alright, brings us to the cultist turn. Tristan's going to, seeing that the fight has clearly turned. You need to get out of here, Sanbalay. The liberation has not yet come. Is going to kind of hold out a hand, and this dark black energy begins to rise from his arm as he chants this low incantation. As he does,
I don't have it.
as he does, these blackened tendrils begin to crawl up his arm, and you can hear the pain begin to echo in this guy's voice, but he pushes through and casts life transference on Sanbalay.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like teleport him away.
So that's 4d8 necrotic damage to himself, and twice that much healing to Sanbalay.
Holy crap, he's gonna kill himself.
Might 9.
Basically
10,
pulls out his
18
own heart. That's what he
points.
does.
18 points of damage, does not kill himself. But his arm is just like blackened with necrotic energies. He kind of holds it in the aftermath and kind of turns to face you, Katep. Sanbalay gets a lot of healing. 56 points of healing to Sanbalay, who looks nearly fully re-energized. All the wounds across him mend up. His armor has kind of stitched itself back together as well. And yeah, he's at full health. Which is good, because he's up. He goes, Tristan, I would say that I will see you again. But we hope that isn't the case. Sanbalay hopes that isn't the case. Fuck you guys! We didn't have to fight. He's gonna kind of step around you.
Once more, they started the fight.
Steps around Katep. He's got his rapier out, kind of like poised defensively. But then he gives like this flourish. He says, unfortunately, Sanbalay must make his leave. Good day. And this evokes this arcane word. You know what? He'll actually, before he steps around, just give a little fuck you, minute meteor. That's why he's got him. Detonate it in this square. So Sven, Orin, Savra, and Mora will need to make dexterity saving throws. Sven does not get the aura, but everybody else does. Oh, well, that's
11.
good. Savra succeeds vitally.
13. What was the DC?
13 just fails. It's 15.
I take
5 again. Oh wait, no, she does take 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
So she's still up though. There's enough healing to not drop her unconscious again. 2 to you, Mora.
I'm sorry, I need 1 second.
And 5 to Sven and Orin. No trouble, but he is then going to move around. 4 of the orbs still rotating around him. He evokes this arcane word, and this crash of thunder sounds around him. Yeah, no, fuck him. He doesn't care. As he casts Thunderstep at 3rd level, because it is a 3rd level spell, I guess that checks out, and will make everybody here make a Constitution saving throw. So, Sven, Orin, Savra, Mora, Katep.
Oh my gosh. That's my third one out of like 5 dice.
Yeah, it's been.
Man.
But you know what? 2 of them didn't count. So at least there's that.
I have also rolled terribly.
Okay. Let me see if it even matters what the friends roll. Doesn't. So it's 21 points of thunder damage to anybody who rolled below a 15, which is everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll for Mora real fast. That's his old roll, I believe. Oh wait, no, that's his new one. Yeah, that one. I'm thinking Sabra. That's Sabra's old one. Mora saves. It doesn't matter what Sabra rolls. She's gonna take half damage on a fail, so she'll get knocked unconscious again.
Hey, me too.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Actually, no. Can I have 1 dice left. I'm a reaction on Katet.
Ooh. Yeah, you can certainly try.
I had 15 HP before this, so
yeah, you just need to roll above 6.
Above 6.
There it is. And that'll do it. Yeah. She'll stay up with 2 hit points.
Nice.
Sabra does not.
No.
I'm
an idiot. I should have moved it. I made a big mistake. Orin and Katep are going to have a big talk. Not really big, tiny little comment, but
yeah, probably.
The last remaining cultists are blasted by the thunderous energies and are eviscerated by it. Sambalay teleports up to here, and then he's like, go get them, boy. Good job. You can hear him squeezing past and whistles. Amongst this creature trying to push through. That is his turn. Is Mora still AFK?
who has the face step?
Right. You know what? If we want to go ahead and go through Sven's turn while we're waiting, just to keep things moving along.
Yeah, Sven would probably just get some healing going because everyone looks.
And Sabra's unconscious.
Yeah. I think he might cast Aura Vitality.
Yeah, that sounds right. Trying to see if Mora's messaged. No, okay.
So it's his action, and then he uses his bonus action to.
Right.
He can get Sabra back to consciousness.
Okay. That does check out. First, make sure nothing bad happens to her. All right. We'll go ahead and just wait for. Have we heard from Mora? Oh, I'm hearing bleeps, but I don't think that's for this. I think that's for a different server. You be quiet forever. I don't want to proceed through Mora's turn since the Chult goes next after her. What server is bleeping at me? Stop it!
No, but it doesn't stay open. I don't like it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If it stays open, it hides the camera.
Has Mora said anything?
She says that she's going to use stasis on the Chult.
Okay. She'll have to move to get vision on it, just up like here. Let me find that feature for her.
It's linked in chat.
Oh, wonderful. Constitution save. Thankfully, this thing has a very low Constitution save. Natural 15 plus 3 for an 18 total.
Well, good thing it was a 19 DC.
Unfortunately, it was a 17. Almost failed, though. Unfortunately, the continuation of Mora's cool-ass fucking class feature is never working. Unfortunately, pushes through, and we'll continue moving in. I think Mora would move back at that point. Probably give a for fuck's sake. Seeing the effect once again fail, and the Chult comes around the corner. It does take 2d4 acid damage if you want to roll that, Alua. The start of its turn as the acid continues to bubble along it. You can roll the same thing, okay. 5 more points of acid damage, just a little scratches on its chitinous armor. And at this point, it is very close to dead. A few rounds with Orin, you know what? Whether or not it knows it is close to death. I'll say at this point, it's not squeezing anymore, since the corridor has mostly widened up at this point, and to give you guys half a challenge at it. And it's going to try to... Let me double check what it can do. Yeah, it's going to try to grab out. One pincer goes for Sven, one goes for Orin.
Oh, sorry. On that the Thunder Wave, wouldn't Sven have had to make a save because of his Were-Tiger thing?
We won't worry about... Unless you... Yeah, sure.
Well,
He gets benefits if you go.
I was only going to bring that up and saying I think he would willingly fail at this point, but...
I think so too. Yeah, and he would get his temporary hit points for it. Which I think is his proficiency bonus when he fails 1 level. It's a bit of a homebrewed thing. I'm going to double check. Hybrid form. He gets it equal to con plus. So he gets 6 temporary hit points.
Got it.
Cool, got it. Sweet. All right. He also has resistance to non-magical physical damage, which will matter here if this attack hits. Double check what its bonus is. Super high. 22 against Sven.
Yep.
So it's going to be these 2 boys. Good thing he's got that resistance up. It was 14 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 7. And he is grappled in one of the pincers against Orin. That is also a natural 16 for a 22 total. You know, I've rolled incredibly well. It's not going to matter in the long run, but I feel good about this fight, you guys.
Aura Vitality is gone.
Ooh, unfortunate. Is he a warcaster?
Oh, wait. I think he is. Hang on.
He is. Yep. He is.
Oh. So that's
Reroll
advantage.
Yeah. So against you, it is 8 plus 12 points of bludgeoning damage, Orin, and you are also grappled. He just comes around the corner, pincers out, grabs both of you, or like around the waist.
How much damage?
12 to you. I'm just gonna roll a d20 to see who he's going to put his tentacles on. 1 through 10 will be Sven, and it's a 19. So Orin, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Orin. DC is 13. Yeah, you're good. You feel like the tentacles like writhe over you, leaving this like viscous material that like makes like where it lands like go partially numb, but the full effect doesn't land. There's no mechanical effect. And that's its turn.
Okay, so I am grappled.
You are grappled. You and Sven both are grappled by this creature.
What does that do again? That's
so
just
your speed is 0. I don't
restrained
think
does
it's
disadvantage.
restrained. Let me double check if it's.
I'm checking right now.
Grapple
it's
is just the
grappled.
speed.
It is just grappled.
Okay.
On this effect. All right. Salita's just gonna try to put more arrows in this thing. I really should have like made Salita keep track of how many arrows she has, but how does she keep missing her first shot every single?
The Chamista special.
Love a good callback. All right, does get a good hit on the second one. At this point, Alua, you've got a pretty good passive perception. You've watched a few of these arrows land. You've seen Salida. You know she has poison coating on her arrows. There doesn't seem to be any like sort of blistering or effect outside of the arrow itself. This creature's immune to poison.
Giving what if it's an aberration and that's her specialty, I think she probably would have also known that.
Yeah.
She moves a little forward.
Definitely.
Excuse me, pardon me, thank you.
She'll fucking back up again. She'll just keep backing up.
Yes.
She doesn't want to get anywhere close to fucking lobster crazy.
She looks like Alua like knows that this fucker went. I think she would have seen him go down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And just
Saw him land with a burst of thunder.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, a flair for the dramatic. And then she gonna cast. Where's the magic missile? So
You go to cast, he
lightning
turns
lure.
around,
Oh.
speaks a word, and leaves his last 3rd level slot to counterspell.
Okay. Well, can I do the quickening spell before that? He says that because I was gonna say that, and then you were like, da-da-da, and I was like, oh wait.
You can, yeah. So no matter if he did that, you can still quicken spell your next spell, no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can quicken spell that.
Okay. Where was I? When going through her, it's half like it consumes a spot.
She would have moved away on her turn. She would have backed through you, so she's not there.
Is it this? Is it like this? Hold on. I count.
You have moved 20 feet so far.
20 feet. Thanks for counting, because I was sure. 20 feet. And then she's going to try and do lightning lure.
All right, yeah, you can do that. You can cast a cantrip for sure.
So 16 strength.
He's
Is it
so good
15
at these.
feet? Hold on. We see 15, so then she would have stayed here. Okay.
He'll be pulled 10 feet, so he'll end here
Is
if
it
you do
here
it this
then?
way. Yeah.
No, then I
Yeah,
would.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15 feet. Yeah, that's where you would need to be. All right, 16 strength. He has a +0 to this. He rolled a natural 20. I rolled 3
Reroll.
4 nat 20s.
Reroll.
Fortunately, more can't see him. So he's just like, you see like the lightning tendrils like wrap around his shoulders. He's like, Sanbalhe can be trapped by no mortal man.
Typing.
You see through my.
I can't. I wish I knew how to fucking pull this thing up. I've never used that before. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right.
All right. The Alua, she'll be like,
I think it's line of
you'll
sight.
you'll
Yeah, it is
slip
line
through
of
my fingers this time, sand boulet, ballet,
It is Sanbalhe.
creme brulee.
Oh, the whole world.
I can't hear you. How about you come closer? Let's not have a
Uncultured.
yelling match.
He's like,
She ends-
you are incredibly uncultured.
Your face, and that's the ultimate remark to anything.
Savra, I think Savra's gonna back on. Fuck, she's a fucking hero. She's gonna try to pull Sven free. She's trying to grab Sven and or she's gonna let's just say she drops her Yakila. She's like, not today. And gonna move forward and try to open up the pincers. Let me double check what the DC is on that. 14. And we'll just make a strength check for her. she goes to moves to help and swoons from the blood loss. Ah, fuck! Dips to the side. No effect. Oh yeah, that's why. So she can't free poor Sven.
Oh.
Katap, you're up.
Yeah, I should probably use the health potion. I'm at 2 HP.
Bonus action, use a potion on yourself.
Oh,
You know,
dope.
I'm gonna say broadly, we'll say a healing potion. Healing potions are bonus actions, just to kind of keep some balance on the crazy potions.
Sure.
No, I want the invincibility potion on bonus.
Great, nice roll, right? That was a good roll.
Not bad.
Like
There's a
good roll.
one.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
a good roll, but there
Not
was a
average,
one.
not average.
Could have been a
Not
point
average.
better.
All right. So quickly knocking back the potion, he he looks pretty fucked up as well, but he's going to take a step forward next to Orin, kind of between this giant lobster and Mora, and just try to smack something tonight other than Floon.
It's a low AC. I thought it was a 2 for a second.
Oh, no.
I also thought that.
Which, to be fair, would have hit. But it hits.
I am going to Divine Smite because this thing
Sure
needs to go.
Good thing, good thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. 17
Welcome.
points. Lap.
And
Big
then,
creature. These wounds are opening up, meaningful wounds, but as large as it is, it's going to take a bit more than that to bring it down.
Sure. So, second attack.
Uh-huh.
That was on a 20 for so long on my screen.
Still hits.
I'm same thing. Use my last spell slot to smite.
Okay. How many lay on hands points do you have?
I still have about 25, I think.
Yep. Most of them got it. Oof, 9 more.
Or another 15 total.
Blistering up, it won't survive long under an onslaught like this, but it is still surviving.
All right. That's bonus action. This thing is kind of blocking the doorway, so
Me.
Yep.
Right, yeah. So like Orin was feeling pretty good about this fight, then he turns and it's like all of a sudden it's like lobster, fuck. He gets grabbed. What am I at for help? I'm pretty good on help. So yeah. His like helmet, the left side of it, flares with that pink light as his eye flashes. And let me click the button here. I'm going to use this as a bonus action to get one of my points back. And then I'm going to attack. He swings, big overhead swing comes down on this thing.
I think it might be in lethal range for Orin. That hits.
And he's like, Orin's like shouting, and as his hammer hits, there's that pink explosion of using his Psi strike.
Yeah, okay.
And if it hits, I get the option. Well, it did hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep closing this thing. There we go.
Roll 8 here. Hey, you did it! 21 hit points left.
I was gonna say he gets the option of like forcing it to go prone or knocking it back to make it let go of them, but yeah.
But death is the better release, I feel.
Better option.
You know,
Yeah.
I almost want to say that it's it has a death grip for a reason. It's called that. I'm gonna roll a dice. I'm gonna roll it publicly. If I roll like a 19 or a 20, I'll give it a 10% chance to like death grip because it's a fucking lobster. That's what they do. I think. Yeah, okay, you're fine. You'll be able to push free without meaningful mechanical
Oh,
interaction.
okay. Well, in that case, then this motherfucker's fucked because Ward comes running around the corner. Fuck you. No. I'll say that like detangling himself from this giant corpse would take his movement.
Sure.
Because he could actually 5, 10, 15.
I would say
20,
the
25,
corpse
30.
lingering here.
He could
will
get
be
close.
I'll say the corpse will be difficult.
Yeah.
To terrain. We'll say that.
Yeah. Orin, he would get close, but I don't think that's what's all full on Orin's mind.
Sure. I'll make a little zone here. Remind us of that.
Who's after me? Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, he's going to get away because I couldn't catch him anyway, and he's just run. I wouldn't even be able to reaction him, so.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Or Lua, you look, see him over the shoulder. He's like,
Metagame.
good day. And we'll move around the corner. Alua, make a perception check for me. Not with advantage. This is based off of hearing, but I'll give you a chance to overhear something.
Hey, 22.
Pretty good. You hear a lowly muttered, "What the fuck?" And yeah, that's what you hear
From
from like the south. like in Sanbalay's voice, like a muttered,
Okay.
"What the fuck?"
Sandy Ballet. Okay.
For the moment, there are no enemy combatants. Alua, first off, we'll just kind of loosely go. We don't need to like end turns and things. Alua, or Mora, what are you up to?
Trying to climb over this, like it's gonna take my action and my movement if we're doing that to get over this fucking thing in the way.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, I'm just getting over the damn like. Excuse me, the fucking ah.
All right, what's Sven doing?
Healing Katep and Savra.
Probably
Well,
let me.
He's got his bonus action.
He's in Tiger. He's in Tiger mode, right? What's his
He's
movement in
hybrid.
Tiger?
He's just hybrid right now, so no benefits in that fashion.
Okay.
I should change his token.
Unfortunately, he lost concentration on the aura of vitality.
No, because he was a warcaster.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So yeah, he's probably going to. I mean, I think Savra is the lowest HP at the moment, especially after that potion. Yeah, so uses free bonus action to.
Ooh, it's a free bonus action now. Ain't no bonus actions free here. All right, 7 more. Good. Double digits again. Man, inflict wounds on a nat 20 is rough. I'm gonna do it more often.
And his action, do we think he would try using just a cure wounds or
I think so,
like
personally.
Right. I will state that he's out of first and second level slots, so it's all like the big stuff.
He
now.
might hold off for like a prayer of healing or something like that then. Or something like that. I don't know. It's up to you though. You're the
I think it would be a little conservative knowing that there are other people in this complex. Sambalay was a caster, and he's kind of running low on resources.
For sure. Okay. So anything else? Nothing else?
He might just like try to move over the corpse, or just like ask if we're chasing or taking some time to cover, or
is pursuing the best strategy right now.
Yeah, there's more fuckers down there.
Very well. Let's pursue the fuckers. All right, Alua, what are you up to?
She looks at.
Oh,
huh?
Ahead, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I thought it was going to be Salita.
She rushed up. She rushed up to join you guys right now.
Okay.
She was further back.
Can Alua take a peek around the corner? Can she make it there? Yeah, 25.
You can make it here, so you can run down. You move your 30. Which I think you can get one more space. Your movement, if you'd like. Oh, hold up. You're probably seeing things that you shouldn't see.
I closed my eyes.
Right.
I saw nothing.
You're good.
Class, I was looking too. I saw them.
Yeah. We'll get there. At a quick look, you see nothing. You can take your action to try to see what you can from here, but you can see that there's a cavern that opens up beyond what you could see, right around the corner. You do hear that's what you see. Nothing, no people, no signs of life at a quick glance.
But I know they're there because I heard them. So
you heard a what the fuck? But yeah,
but she also heard like before of people talking down here with the other chick.
And you saw the elf run this way, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and the gruff voice of "Let's go show them why we're Sambalay's boys" or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that guy's quick pause. He's like, "We're gonna," and he pauses like to think of what he's gonna do. We're gonna kick him.
All right, what are you doing?
I think I want to prep her with something, but then I'm not sure. No, I'm just gonna leave. Oh wait, hold up. Wait. How long is this spell? A minute.
Sorry.
Damn it. Okay. I wanted to use. I didn't realize that Zephyr Strike was a bonus, y'all, and now I am educated myself. She will wait.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that's part of an right? You make an attack.
Yeah. It's not part of an attack. It's a bonus action for like if you want to run like the wind.
Yeah, it's a weird
one.
one in that I think. Yeah, it's a weird one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
you're gonna pause at the entryway.
She will go ahead and pause at the entryway, but when she sees somebody, she'll like cast magic missile or something like that. She no longer has level 3s.
You wait for a count of 6. Your friends kind of catch up. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
You hear nothing ahead of you.
Well, if they catch up.
Yeah, they'll catch up. I'm saying over the next round. So Sven can kind of out of combat right now because there's no visible enemies.
Okay.
Sven can drop another healing on somebody, but you wait for a count of 6, 1 round, and nobody shows up. You hear nothing.
Unless okay, never mind. I'll wait. Kind of my turn.
I mean, at this point, what's everyone doing? Anything specific?
Orin would specifically turn to Sven and like kind of make sure they're on their feet before we continue, kind of thing, right? And then move to follow and go check on Alua.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to catch up, we'll say, just for the sake of the narrative moving forward. Your friends catch up in the next 6 seconds. You haven't seen any action or heard anything ahead of you. What are you doing, Alua? You're on point.
Alua wants to freaking push, and she's like, there's at least 4 different people down there. There's Sammy Bullet. There is that chick lead, the elven ranger, a gruff voice, and a few others that responded that they are San Boulet's henchmen in a sense, and then they're all super proud about it, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't. So that's
the lovebirds got real banged up in the last fight.
Alua runs back.
Okay, you push back. Check on Sovereign. Orin.
Yeah, because everything she couldn't see, because then the next thing you knew, the freaking lobster was in the way, and then he fell, so she couldn't see anything.
Yeah. We'll say Orin and Mora. You guys are taking point now. What are you guys doing?
I want to move forward to here, and then I'm gonna stop there.
Mora, do you want? Yeah. That answers that.
You know, Mora's definitely giving everything like the walls a thorough once over, given there was a hidden switch before that led into this area. Like,
okay. I'll say you can make a perception check with a general sweep. In-depth investigation will take time, but you do have a good passive investigation as well. So you can, I'll say, since you're observant, as you move down the hallway, you don't see anything. You're not really sure what you saw like the torch mechanism. There's no obvious mechanisms. These are just like natural caves. If you wanted to take a more thorough search to roll, you could, but nothing is below your passive scores. Your observant doesn't see anything.
don't go too far, Odin. We're gonna need to take time to look around here.
From a mechanical standpoint, Sven has, I believe, 7 more rounds of Aura Vitality.
You can go ahead and start popping those, I think, at this point.
Right.
Bounce them between the body. I'm mostly alright.
We're taking the minute.
Well, we'll say that they're just healing up for now. Orin, what are you doing?
Yeah, again, like very slowly, just like checking out what's ahead here. Looking, I'm actually not actively trying to catch up to them.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to make sure they're not regrouping to come back and attack us.
I'll say go ahead and make a perception check then. More, if you're on his heels, you can do the same. Kind of jointly looking for what's going on.
Oh, our dice hit each other.
Yeah, you can pick them up and like throw them if you get mad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can.
Nice. 7 and a 14. Okay. More, you hear Orin, you step into the room, you see nothing immediately. You see a narrow, cave entrance. It's actually fairly wide. It can operate a bulk of things. You see something going on in the sand at the far side, like at the beach. You don't see a boat. There's no boat here. You see something that you're a sailor, you think might be like signs of a boat. You rolled a 7. It's not that good. You'll have to take some time to confirm that. That's what it is, though. Mora, you're the one who hears a faint, like, a very, very faint wheezing, and think to, as you guys move in, we'll say, think to turn around, and you see a kobold figure here in the corner, dressed as the brigands were. Dressed like leather armors, a sword kind of fallen to his side, and a very, very maybe lethal. You're not entirely sure if this guy's just like in the process of dying or is already dead. You did hear a whiff, like a gasp, but he's not moving. This kobold just kind of staring, unblinking forward. If he's not dead, he's about to be.
Mora's gonna look back and go, "We need Alua now."
Like a bad, like a stab wound through his chest.
And rush up. There's nothing she can do to help with that, but if we get Alua, she speaks Draconic, so.
Okay.
Just in case. And like rush over and it's like, "Do you understand me?"
I think you can stop the bleeding though,
There's
like
no
as an
response.
action.
I can make a medicine check. My medicine ain't good.
Orin, you would notice, as Mora turns around and rushes into the corner, you would notice the same if you want to do anything as well.
All right, that's why she looked at Orin and was like, "We need your sister. You got a connection. Get her up here if you can." And is trying to talk to the thing.
Yeah, Orin might call for Alua. How far is it?
Shout for
I think she's too far. He might reach out with his mind, but he might not be able to reach her.
I mean,
Or
you
you
can
can
just
yell.
yell it. Yeah, you can just yell.
Yeah, he would yell, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
You
he
hear.
wouldn't leave Mora alone either, though.
You hear the sound. There's no response from this creature. You can make a medicine check if you'd
yes.
like.
I guess she'll
If you're
just-
trying to identify the nature of the one. It's going to take a little bit of, see what you roll.
Yeah, that's about what I
7.
expected.
Yeah, like it's fucking. This creature is dying.
Yeah, Mora, don't do the medicine. Mora do the big brainy book learning. By the way, lol.
Well, if Alua gets there in time, she'll use her medicine kit.
I think the one question Mora would try to ask.
What's your passive medicine, Alula, as you rush up forward?
Oh shit, my passive medicine?
We're gonna say, we'll say that.
Oh, 12.
Are you proficient in it?
No,
Okay,
I don't
not
think
proficient in it, right?
Yeah, it's a 12.
Okay.
While Alua would be running up, the only question she would ask is, "Did you see where they went?" Even if there's no response, a motion, a head movement, anything.
Before you make this medicine check, Alula, roll a d20 for me.
As Alua passes, Orin will... Do you have a potion, Alua?
I do.
Okay, never mind then. Use your
Okay.
potion. You can have mine if you need it.
You move forward. This creature is unresponsive. Not blinking. There's no answer to you, Mora. Alua, what do you do?
So that's a pass. What's that roll? It's
That
just
roll
like
is for me.
to see.
That was to see something. That was for me to see something.
Okay.
You roll
She goes
high.
over, and she'll throw a healing potion into his mouth.
Okay. You rolled high enough to where by the time you got there, he wasn't fully dead, but he did need magical healing to survive. So the healing potion brings this creature to consciousness.
He was just like smacking his the cheek. Hey, wake up!
No, stop it.
Are you okay?
And
What's your
I
name?
think that's a good point to go to break.
I was going to say, yeah, as she's
Yeah.
feeding him the potion, Orin might get the rest of the group there so that we're all maybe here for the scene.
Sure.
Yeah, and I put it in chat, but Sabra healed 24, Sven healed some, and then Katep used some lay on hands.
Right. Savra's at about half now. You guys should be able to hover over Savra to see her health now.
We can.
Yeah.
You guys aren't dying. Okay, cool.
Right.
When
We'll hit
will
break.
you like us to be back?
Let's say 10 after. 14
Okay,
minutes.
so 15 minutes. All right.
Good fight.